Hey, Wagwan people.
What up?
Yeah, impromptu stream, guys. This is Harry from Hasper TV. Back for another depressing video. So first I'll introduce my guest. First of all, TJ, I think you're about to go off, but just first say something, and then I'll introduce Elijah, and then you can say what you want.
What do you want me to say, brother?
Whatever you want, bro.
Bro, listen, man. I'm Anjin, man. Bro, you know what, yeah? I realized, didn't it? I realized something. I realized Ange is the perfect manager for us, isn't it? We deserved this for the last 5 years, didn't it? Yeah. We knew what was coming. It was a perfect appointment. Yeah, man. Championship, here we go, bro. At least we'll win a trophy, bro.
Bro, I think
the trophy drought will be broke if we win a championship trophy, bro. We need a reset, bro. We actually need a reset. I actually think we need a reset. I'm dead serious, bro. At this point, isn't it? Yeah. At this point, we need a reset. It's not good enough, man.
Bro, if we get relegated to the championship with him in charge, we'll get relegated to League One. That's what I think, anyway.
It's my days, man.
I'm not joking.
He'll
relegate us to League One, bro. Eugene, do you want to come on? I'll put the link in the chat. I'll just put the link.
It's just a thing of like, damn, this is what we've got to look forward to now, man. Like, it's I was crashing out, man. I had TJ on the phone. We were crashing out. I know we had to
give me Elijah's number. And I'm like,
yeah, because he was in my stream in it. He was like, "Yo, say the number." Obviously, we can't put.
You know what it was? Yeah, it got deep in it. Yeah, I sent my number to the live chat, bro. I was like, "Fuck it, bro." After the third one went in, yeah. After the third one went in, we were doing like Morse code. I was like, "Yo, send me your number on Instagram or something, or do this and do that, bro." But then when I saw the next goal go in, I said, "Fuck it." Here it is in the chat. Call me now. That's what I said. Bro, it's a it's a joke, innit? I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a joke, innit?
I thought we lose 1-0. Yeah. When I first went in, I was like, "It's fine." Like I accepted we lose 1-0. But when they started playing like fucking Barcelona in front of us,
that was the craziest thing.
I was like, "Shit, bro." I was like, "This is disgusting, bro."
Yeah, it's the craziest. It's flipping Everton, bro. Like it's Everton. Like
I agree with this, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, big up my boy Jay in the chat, man. But bro, it's Everton. When do Everton get to play pass and move football, fam? When do they do that? Right? This is Everton, and we're out here getting bossed, man. Like,
I know. Can I ask you, man, a real question, innit? Sorry, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck up the stream right now, innit? Yeah. Look.
Yeah.
When are they gonna sack him? We might actually have to riot. We actually have to riot. When are we gonna sack him?
That wasn't my question, so go on.
No, but when is he gonna go? Because look, let's be real, yeah.
Oh, man.
You were mentioning on your channel, you were saying we're helping out Everton, who are our rivals now, because we're dragged into the relegation battle, innit? Everton were what 3 points, 3 points behind us, isn't it? Now it's gone.
I read this yesterday, and everyone was like, "Well, their game in hand is Liverpool." But I'm like, "Bro, they're going to beat us tomorrow."
If Ipswich wins against Man City,
somehow,
I don't know, they would drag us. It will be dragged even more. Why are we still defending Ange? In fact, why is people still defending Ange?
I want to wait to see who makes the match reactions, bro. I'm gonna be content stalking tonight, man.
But serious note though. Serious note. Why are we still saying we should have sacked the manager from when he said entertainment was more important than winning a football match? Because right now it's really entertaining, isn't it? Listen, the whole story of we win I don't even care if now. Look, the trophies don't matter. If we get relegated, bro.
There you go.
Look at this,
bro. You see that?
We still have to play all these men again, fam. We have to play all these men below us again. If we drop points to any of them, it's looking so.
How many points are we away from 16th place?
4.
They got a game in hand.
Fucking 4 points, and they have a game in hand.
Yeah.
We got miles, man. But yeah, literally, we have to play Wolves, Ipswich, Leicester, Southampton's a done deal in it, but Leicester, Ipswich, Wolves, we have to play them all again. And remember, Ipswich, we have to go to them because they beat us at home.
They'll probably beat us, you know.
We drew with
I'm not
them.
even gonna lie.
So we have to go to Wolves. To be fair, we have Leicester come to us, innit? But we have to
We are
go.
in serious problems. We have serious problems. This is the first time in my Spurs career, like supporting Spurs, to say we have serious problems. If we don't pick up points within the next 2 to 3 games, we could be sitting in 16th place.
Easily.
And
bro,
who are our
'cause
next
new
games?
manager bounce.
Wait, who are our
Um,
next games?
Yeah, give me a minute. This is just a table, yeah. I'll bring the next games up in a sec. But 3-0 to
Oh, I
City,
shall look it
so
up.
we're safe.
It
From
was 3-0
Ipswich now.
already. Long day. Bro. Hey, Foden, my guy's back, man.
Is it?
Foden is back, bro. My baller. I'm
Yeah,
loving
let
that,
me-
fam.
but
But we
if you
got
look at the
Leicester.
Eugene's covered as well, by the way. But if you look at the
Oh,
table,
Leicester's
right,
next. Leicester's next. Oh,
we've got
yeah,
Leicester,
we got
exactly.
some-
Leicester at home next. I think we could
Yeah.
lose that game, bro. People are like, we're not going to lose it. But the way we're playing, honestly, it wouldn't surprise. And you know, Leicester have a thing with us because, you know, they beat us to the title, remember that year? So I
Vardy,
wouldn't
yeah, I
surprise they
remember
come
the
to Tottenham
Vardy
and
saying,
beat us
man.
again. Like, it wouldn't surprise me.
If
I
we
think forget
somehow drop
Southampton. Forget
points,
Southampton. We're fine with Southampton. I don't think they'll catch us. We're fine
yeah,
with
yeah.
Southampton. But Ipswich,
Southampton are gone.
Leicester, I'm looking at them, and Wolves, obviously. I mean, you know, Everton. Like, we're near these
I'm not
teams,
even-
bro.
I'm not even looking at Leicester so much. I'm more because Leicester. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like Ipswich are more like Luton, innit? Where they can bring out a result at any point. Like they're Luton
Yeah,
last
but
year.
we're in trouble, though, man. We're in so much trouble.
I
We
know,
are,
I
man.
know. We're still in a relegation fight. I'm not even trying to nullify that,
100%,
innit? But it's
100%.
just like, yo, the fact that we're even getting compared to these man right now, like we're 15th, bro. After we're 3-0 down to a team below us. Like we only have 5 teams below us because we're 15th. And we played one of them today, and we're 3-0 down in 45 minutes while playing a 5-back or a 3-back, 3-4-3, 5
No,
back.
I don't even know what
Same
formation we're
shit.
playing, to be honest with you, bro.
It
I don't
was
even know what
supposed to be a
formation.
3-back, apparently. I don't know though, but it was
You
like
say that, Elijah, but I don't know where Gray was even playing. Because when we were
I
playing
know,
in defense, I thought he
makes
was right
no
back. I
sense.
thought he was central. I didn't even know where he was playing. And then when we had the ball,
Yeah.
he was like he was playing in midfield. So I didn't know, bro. I was like,
I didn't know what was going on. But this is the whole freedom football thing, isn't it? Like you want to have freedom with players on the pitch. Whoop-de-doo, that's EA football, fam. That's FIFA football. Like, that's not real life. That's what it is, bro. But it's not real life, innit? Like in real life, yeah, players have deficiencies. Like that's just how it goes. You can't master deficiencies of the
Just for next
players.
2 fixtures. Here we go, innit?
Hoffenheim,
Leicester at home.
Leicester, Brentford away.
Oh, we're gonna lose to Hoffenheim. We're gonna lose to Leicester. We're gonna lose all the games from now, and we're gonna get relegated. That's all I'm gonna say.
he come on there. He come on the energy, that type of energy that I was feeling just on Friday, bro.
TJ,
bro.
I've been saying this for so long. Nice meeting you, Elijah. At last, the last
Look
time
at
we met,
February's
I was
fixtures, bro. Look
Yeah,
at February's
big
fixtures,
up, man. Big up, Eugene.
Look at February's fixtures.
Oh
Yeah.
man, we'll win against the Europa League game, innit? The last Europa League game, we'll win that.
No, but Eugene, man, this is not right, man. We should be able to sack this manager.
We ain't gonna sack no manager because Ange is the deflection and a distraction for Levy. I've been saying for so long. There's something nefarious going back in the background. That's why. Thanks, Has. I was about to start an emergency podcast, right? Because we are so shit until I saw you're on. You see, so Maswa, I just steal your stream and I'll just link it to my channel and we will go on from there.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I can't lie, man. Emergency meeting, man. It's time we steal it from
this
League
is an
One.
emergency podcast because how shit can we be? Yes, you know. All I gotta say, hey, big up Luca. Yeah, thanks for being on. All I gotta say this, right? Luca and I, we did. I went onto his channel. We did a North London derby kind of thing, right? And I already said we ain't gonna beat them, right? If we're lucky, we get a draw. But we rolled over there, right? But the thing, the signs were all there, guys. It took us 100 minutes, right, to beat Tamworth. That's where we are at the levels now. Think about
Not even
it.
score. It was an own goal. It wasn't even score against Tamworth. Own goal, fam. It's crazy.
Bloody own goal that brought us to where we were. Right? And our fan base, to tell the truth, I'm not Ange in, I'm not Ange out. I'm Ange don't fucking care because it doesn't matter. Right? Because you know why? Daniel Levy's there.
Levy, man.
Yeah,
Put the
he's there.
Voldemort
And
himself up
guys,
there, man.
don't expect any good manager to join us because what Daniel Levy has said after Mourinho and after Conte, right? I've had a very bad experience. I got a bitter taste in my mouth. I'm not going to get you any more elite managers or world-class managers, right? We're going to get all these shitty managers coming now. That's why we are accepting this now. That's where we are. And Harry will know, right? What did I put in the group chats, right? We have shit owners, right?
Yeah.
We have shit scouting, right? We have a shit manager and shit coaches, right? With a shitty, most of our fans are shit, right? So we deserve shit. Here we go. And in Engine, the championship, we are coming. Yeah. But the sad part is, right? TJ, don't be too happy. We might not even win a trophy there.
Bro, you
Hey,
know what I'm scared about? I think Andrew will relegate us to League One if he stays. I'm not even joking. You think I'm mad?
No, but how can people be defending this shit though?
Then we'll be playing Plymouth in League One. Big up, guys.
I'm ready for Millwall away, bro. Millwall away.
you think with the physicality of these players that we're gonna be challenging League One, we might just go back down to non-league, fam.
Man, it's just it's stressful watching fucking Tottenham, man.
Elijah, remember Tamworth?
That's what I'm saying, bro. We'll be struggling there, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll be struggling there, bro.
We got a billion, 1.5 billion pound stadium, and we're in League One.
Insanity, bro. Insanity, man.
Joke, man. Now to tell the truth, all I can say is, right, it doesn't matter. Right? Wherever we are there. That's it, right? The only thing now is that, let's see, that's why I've been saying, Levy now has put himself in a very difficult position. It's because, right, when he brought in Ange, this hype about front foot football, attacking football, and then there's the whole fan base that's fell in love with Ange, and then there's the
but the football is shit. It's not even attacking football.
No. I'm saying, right? I'm saying, I know the football shit, right? No, the perception of it, right? But then, right, I've been saying this too. There's a whole lot of Spurs fans have got manager PTSD. You know, we can't sack a manager.
Isn't it like that guy then who sticks with some girl just because he thinks he can't get another girl?
Yeah,
He is like them things, man. No. For real though, he is like that, bro. You know what? If he was smart enough, he would have sacked him. You know, this is what I don't understand in it. I'll be so real in it. What makes me it makes me even confused because I said this on your stream, or while I called you, bro. Where if Levy is backing Ange and he wants to support Ange, where are the signings, my brother?
Where are the signings,
like,
literally?
Where we're not even signing anyone to help him out, right? He's in the middle. Yeah. He's in the middle, taking all the doodle. Like, let's be real. Like, he's not even backing him. He's not even giving him like help. You know, look. Let's just look. We got so many injuries, isn't it? I wouldn't even mind a cheap option. I don't even care at this point. At least I see. Okay, Levy is backing him, bro. He's not even signing nobody, bro. We should have had signings. This is what I don't understand about Levy. So you might as well sack him if you're not going to support him and back him. Sack him. Don't be.
You must understand.
I just want to stay up. That's
what I mean, man.
He can't sack Ange. It's because, right, the people who have manager PTSD, right, will turn on him. Until the stadium turns on Levy, Ange will get sacked. If the stadium, our stadium, right, the Tottenham Toilet Bowl, right, doesn't turn on Levy, right? You know why I call it the Tottenham Toilet Bowl? Because we got all the shit fans in there,
bro.
Yeah, we're shit, man. The fans are shit. Yeah, it's true. It's the reason we're like this is because of the fans. 95. Well, I would even say half of the fans are. You know what? You guys talk, man.
You know what I don't understand, innit? It's like what spell went out, to where a bunch of these men are just fantasized and hypnotized by what's going on, though. Like, I don't understand that. I might have just missed a memo, or maybe it's because I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, so I was exempt from it. You know what I'm saying? But like, what went out, and what spell, what PR went out that?
So the narrative was Elijah because we sat Conte and Jose before him. So the first fan base want to play, and I will use the quotation marks because this isn't what it is, attacking football, right? So as soon as Ange came in, the first 10 games we were playing attacking quote unquote football. They will kind of just put under spell. Oh, look how good we can be under Ange, blah, blah, blah. Rather seeing like the bigger picture, right? So later in the season, obviously, stuff happened, and we finished 5th. So people like, good first season, finishing 5th, good. But at the same time, a lot, and TJ can attest to me for this because he was one of those people who believe this. I imagine talking about challenging for the title, talking about winning trophies in the second season. He was telling people this, and our fan base, I hate to say it this way, but they're so naive and gullible, as probably as naive as Ange. They believe this shit, And the thing is, so when things are going bad now, they think, oh, look how good we can be in these 5 games we won under Ange. Oh, look, he's. I've heard people tell me, Elijah, I'm not joking. I've had people tell me, that we should not sack Ange because we shouldn't bring in these mid-table managers like Frank and Iriola because
when we're bottom, we're
fucking gonna get relegated. They want to keep this manager.
How long have I been saying this? Right, I've been saying this for 3 months. But to tell the truth, right, I already had that feeling in mind. I told you, right, from last season, right, after those 10 games, right, and when I saw the regression, right, and the way we lose the ball so easily. You guys know, it's like we're giving the ball away. That's why when I was doing watch-alongs with Scott M, right, we're going, what the fuck, right? We are passing the ball to the opponents. But sometimes we are lucky, right? If the opponents are shitty, they'll pass the ball back to us. So it's like a ping pong game, back and forth, back and forth. So when I see that, and I was hoping it changed, and it hasn't changed in the last, 14 months or so, and it keeps on going. So the sad part is, right, if you do that, right, your relegation fodder, bro. And you can't score goals. Well, and then when I coined this horseshoe football, one end to the other end, back to the other end, one end to the end, back to the end. What are you doing all this U-shaped kind of football for? So all I can say now, right, guys, brace yourself. Ange ain't gonna get sacked, right? Yeah. Because if he sacks him, there'll be an outroar of Levy outs again. So that's why.
Would there be an uproar though if we sacked him now? Would there be an uproar?
Maybe not now.
I think so, personally. I think the stadium.
But see, the fact is, isn't it? Regardless of if Levy is the main problem, you're seeing on the pitch it's diabolical form. If you carry on doing the same thing and it's not working, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Why don't we just try something different? Try something different. And I'm not even look. The question is that a lot of people are saying is who's going to come in. It's not about who. It's the fact that you try to change this whole dynamic because it's so bad. After the first goal went in, I had to turn it off. You know the reason being I had to turn it off because if I don't turn that shit off, I will have to buy a new TV. That's one of the reasons why I cannot. It's so bad. The football's bad. It's so bad. We are rubbish, man.
TJ, I couldn't believe I ever see the day yet when we're worse than we were when I was growing up in the late 90s and 2000s. But this morning was the day.
It's bad, man.
I lived through it, and when this started in the beginning of the season, right, I already had a feeling, right? It's like, are we going to be Bielsa or Ozzy Ardiles?
Well, even Ozzy was better than this, wasn't it?
I know.
The thing is,
better, of course. I mean, the style, the kamikaze style that we play. That guys our fan base must know this, right? Ange doesn't know how to defend. Think about it.
He doesn't coach them to defend, Eugene.
No. Just think about it. No, don't talk about he coaching them how to defend. He doesn't know how to defend.
Yeah, I agree with you, Eugene. No, 110%. I agree with what you're saying. You know why? Because when Dyer left, the first thing he said is we never focused on any defensive drills. And that was at the time when we were conceding so many goals from set pieces, which makes it more clear to me now that he doesn't do no defending work. All I'm saying for Ange to do is set up hard to beat, bro. You don't even have to win games. Set up hard to beat.
TJ, another thing, what's really alarming for me, right, is today, he finally threw away his fucking tactics when we were 3-1, 3-0 down, whatever. He went 4-4-2. And we finally played like an actual team. Like, we actually created 2 chances and scored 2 goals. And I'm like, I just don't get this guy. Like, can he not see that the difference?
I just don't understand personally, like the whole thing of like sacking managers, isn't it? Like, because obviously one thing that people will say is who you bring in, innit? But like this is the way I see it, right? Like if I'm working, like I used to work in retail, right? If I got caught stealing, are these men gonna wait until they find a replacement for me, or they're gonna fire me on the spot? They're gonna fire me on the spot because I broke the rules. Like, so I don't really care about who do we have to bring in. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I don't
That's
know
my
who
point.
they think we're gonna
At
bring
least he
in.
tried
I
to
don't
try something
care.
different. That's my point, man.
I
Just
don't
bring
care who
someone
they
new
bring
in.
We just need to look at who's at the club right now. Are they up to standard? No, they're not. So if they're not up to standard, then you look on replacing them. That's how it goes, fam. Like we're not gonna. No one knows who can bring in.
You must remember, right? We have a chairman, right, that doesn't take responsibility too. Yes, not right.
That's
he said he's
true,
misspent. He's misspent 250 million pounds, right? And then he gets a £6 million bonus.
Yeah, it's great. I was saying Levy, and obviously all the things I'm saying, would have to work under a competent owner, which we know Levy isn't in it. But like, just in terms
But why
of
did we even bring him in the first place? Why didn't we go for Pochettino? Why?
I don't know, bro.
I was saying from minute one, man. I was against Ange from minute one. The first day he came in, I said I didn't want this manager. Is witness to it. I was not up to this manager. I said anybody else but this manager.
To be fair, TJ, you were one of the people, not like me though, who was like, you still back.
No, I was willing to give Ange a chance. You know, come on.
After February, I was done.
Just being a human being, right? Just give him a chance.
We lost at home to Wolves. That was my last straw. I was done with it.
The ultimate nail in the coffin for me was Tamworth, bro. After Tamworth, there's no light, bro. You can't score against a non-league time. Yeah, the time's up, bro. Say goodbye. Especially with the first team out there. Say goodbye, man. Your time's up.
And did I not say it right? Yeah. I would rather him play the academy boys against Tamworth. At least we don't lose face.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And
should be playing
Tamworth,
the young G's,
make us lose face, guys. I don't understand. That's why I'm saying our fan base don't have pride, bro. You know what I'm saying? The pride.
Honestly, we need Dyche at this point. I'm not even joking. We actually need.
And we keep hearing youth project, to have like. We keep hearing youth project. Who's the first person my man brought on? It was Richarlison, bro. That's not a youth project. We've got all these youth players on the bench. It took them for like the 75th minute. It took them to the 75th minute or so to bring on
my biggest gripe with Ange is he sold Skip, he sold Højbjerg. He talks about reinventing the wheel, not playing with number 6, basically.
Bro, no. Forget that, Wait. Forget that, Hold on. Let me just cut you in, innit? The biggest gripe is he sold 2 centre-backs and he didn't replace them. And I was sitting here and said, you need to bring in the damn centre-backs.
TJ, bro, Archie Gray is the replacement for the centre backs. That was the excuse.
Fucking, it's shit. It's shit.
But don't you see the plans behind the line? You get what I'm saying, not right? To tell the truth, right, guys? I don't know. Maybe we stick Ange, right? By the time Spurs get relegated, we buy enough young talent, right? Then we'll fight our way back up again. Do something like Leicester did, right? I don't know.
And then win the league when we come back up.
Yeah.
You think that could be possible?
No.
I'm just hoping, I'm just hoping this man just starts playing the young G's in the Premier League, man. At this point, man.
He won't.
He's not going to. Yeah, I know, innit? It's false hope, innit? But
you know what? Did I put in the group chat? Did I put in the Sava's chat the same thing? I'd rather, right, we stop playing these guys and just put the academy players into the Premier League, right? At least get these boys some experience. And put in Bergvall, Kinski, Archie Gray, all the youngsters, Mikey Moore, right? Anybody above 20, anybody above 23 is out. We put all under 23s in and let's see what happens. Yeah.
Because we're seeing Archie Gray, but I'm telling you, that guy is dead as a defender, bro. Like, you see, Master Calvert-Lewin is spinning him like he's R9, bro. Like, this is man.
No,
bro, this guy in the holding midfield.
Archie Gray. Archie Gray is tired, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro. Kulusevski scored today, but he's knackered.
Yeah. It was brilliant, but that's true, right? That chip was brilliant. It just went.
It was a very good goal, man.
I was like, "Whoa, that's nice."
Yeah. It's the first time I saw him all game, but it was a nice goal, though. To be honest, bro.
But why did it take him that long to go 4-4-2? I just don't get it.
You know why it took him that long? Because let's be real, he just threw his tactics out in the bin. Look, I didn't watch it. I promise you. I'll be so real with it, yeah. After the first goal, I slapped on Netflix and I started watching Black Lightning, bro. That show is wicked. All I'm saying, I wish I watched it when it first came out, but bro, that show is wicked. So the first goal went in, I slapped it off. I was like, yo, let me catch up on my shows, didn't it? Then they scored another goal. I was checking who's online, innit? So I see Eugene online. No. Elijah online. I saw We Are Tottenham TV. I saw quite a few, innit? So I decided to jump around, didn't it? Bro, when the second goal went in, I decided to call my man. I was like, bro, he decided to throw his tactics in the bin. Because that's how we scored. We didn't score because of Ange. Please don't think them goals were because of Ange.
No, he threw his tactics out the way and we scored 2 goals. Like, let's be honest.
I couldn't even tell, bro. I'm gonna be real. I couldn't even tell when he was implementing and not implementing. I couldn't tell.
Greg wasn't really that badly hurt until he didn't.
No, I don't think he's that bad.
Was there a bus stop in the dressing room or something, right? Guys,
I think Ange just threw
it. When how to say this relegation thing, right? Being at the bottom, I predicted year's end will be right in the bottom half.
You did, Eugene.
Yeah, I did, right? And then now I'm saying, right, we're heading down towards a relegation battle. I've always been saying it. Relegated, not of course I'm a Spurs fan. I don't want Spurs to be relegated, but the battle is pulling us in. Yes, you know. But don't worry, MCT is doing us a favor. They are beating, how we say, Ipswich.
But you think what's alarming? We are Tottenham TV done a poll, Ange in, Ange out. This is at 3-0 down, yeah, on their channel, and they're obviously doing a watch along, right? They done Ange in, Ange out, right? You know, still there's 30% of the fan base that want Ange to stay when it was 3-0 down.
30%
It makes no sense.
It makes sense. You know why? Maybe 30% of those people are not actually Tottenham fans. They could be Arsenal fans because it's an open. We do not know who actually is.
I hope so. I don't know. I hope so. You know why?
No, but then there are some, right, who has got manager PTSD there too, so they will vote that too, right? And I don't know, maybe they're just some who really love Ange.
Bro, every week,
it's self-inflicted.
People send me messages taking the piss out of me, bro, because of Ange. Like, we want Ange to stay. Bro, opposition fans, United fans, Liverpool fans, we want Ange to stay. Blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, Ange has turned into the new Ole. You know, Ange behind the bus. Yeah, Ange behind the bus.
it's long, bro. Absolutely.
But seriously now, you know what I need to ask everybody, because I remember a few weeks ago on Tottenham Away, this question was asked, and I brought it on this show, and I'm a bit mad because people were considering it. Would you replace Andrew Southgate right now?
Yeah.
We need.
But then again,
I think so now. I believe so now, innit? I actually believe so now. I've joined your crazy wagon.
Yeah.
Southgate in.
You know, it's not even a thing of Southgate in for me. It's just Ange out, bro.
How can we take Southgate when Southgate can't even play attacking football? Right? He's turned into a
literally. Yeah.
I think we should stop bringing Dyche. I'm not joking. We should bring in Dyche.
It's just Ange out for me, bro. It's just like I said before, in it, like we just have to evaluate the people we have at the club. The same way we evaluate the players that are at the club right now. Do the exact same thing with the manager. Right now, evaluating the manager, he is not good enough, bro. So whoever they choose to bring in someone. But this manager right now that we have is not good enough. He has not cut it, bro. Honestly, he has to go. It's over. It's over. This was the last. Like the final straw was Tamworth. This was the cup. This is the last for me.
I think the breaking point, right? If you can still hold on, let's say if we drew with Hoffenheim and we drew with Leicester, like everyone is like, okay, it's like everyone becomes a bit, I don't know, neutralized or something like that. Then he gets another 2 more games.
But I think the worrying thing for me is he believes he's still going to be here. And I'll tell you why. Because in his last press conference, I didn't watch it, but I saw some of the comments, and he said we're going to have Van der Ven and Romero back in 2 weeks.
It's
have you No, have you
What I'm
heard
thinking-
the newest news conference?
No, I haven't seen anything. Why?
No, I don't know. Just wondering, right? Maybe
Let me see
he's
if I can
saying,
find any quotes. 'Cause
And,
I'm sure-
and didn't the
Yeah.
board come out and say they're backing him after the Arsenal game? So that was
yeah,
literally just the game before this. So it's only been this game.
Elijah,
since.
the bot will have to come out and say they are backing him every game after the Hoffenheim game. That's the game. Right. After Leicester, who do we get after Leicester?
At this
Nah,
point,
but
probably
it's true.
they're gonna have to come out with one again.
Yeah, it's true though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Our fixtures are not looking healthy as well. It's not no easy sides we're going against, is it? Except for look, I don't even think the Leicester game is easy anymore. At first,
Bro,
I thought like,
they're gonna beat us. They're gonna beat us.
listen, we're basically rivaling them, and for me, the amount of games that we're playing far more games than Leicester, I believe.
We're
Because we're in the Europa League and all this type of stuff, innit? Right?
I'll
So
show you something on Twitter. You're gonna laugh.
that game is going to be really hard. I'm not even going to lie to you. Really hard. With all the injuries that we have as well, bro,
Yeah.
it's going to be a long couple of months, man. I'm not even going to lie to you.
What this guy said. Sometimes
Go for it.
you just sometimes you just need the right manager to come in and change the whole mood. For Everton, that was Ange.
Oh,
Bro,
my days.
we're actually laughing stock. We're actually laughing stock.
Yeah,
It's actually
But bro,
so like peak.
Hey, big up, brother. BG.
It's
Hope you're fine.
so peak.
I think we're gonna lose to Leicester now, bro.
We're actually
I
like
know.
so
That's what I
bad.
think. I think it's going to be a draw. The Leicester game's going to be a draw. The Hoffenheim game, we might lose, guys. That's the one I'm afraid.
But the thing is,
guys.
since I've been doing videos, I've been saying we should be taking the Europa League more seriously than the Prem, and these men have not done that. And now we're in a position where we'd have to qualify through the playoffs, and that results in even more games that we have to play now. I'm already seeing Kulu's done. Like it's Kulu's done already because he's tired as hell.
The extra game that we play at home, right? We make more money. That's why I think that's where we're heading for.
Rather more playoffs for more money.
Yeah, more games, more money. Levy needs money now, guys.
Did he say playoffs more money? Is he taking the piss, Levy?
I don't know. If we get in
That's
the
probably
playoffs,
how he looks at it, though.
Yeah, no.
That's probably
If
how
you
he
get
looks at it.
money, you get your share from whoever we're going to play with, right?
Yeah, Hoffenheim, and then that next team.
I mean, if we're in the playoffs, I don't know who we're going to be playing, but
bro, even some of the really uber positive fans that I like, the last word on Spurs people and them, they're all Ange out now.
Is it?
Honestly, Slater, Ange out.
Oh yeah, Harry, I might as well ask you on here, innit?
Harry, listen to this, right? Ange goes on a winning streak of 5
the
games.
headline I just saw. We're still
Ange
in
in
all
again,
competitions. I believe I can turn our form around. Bro, the guy's smoking.
Statements? Yeah, what kind of?
All right, yo, Harry, I need to ask you this question.
Yes,
I need to ask you a question. And this will also be shameless promo, innit? Because we've got 35 people in here. Make sure you guys smash the like, innit? But basically, I've basically already not leaked it technically because it's not a secret, but I'm doing a documentary. All right, I'm doing a Spurs documentary about how this manager has divided this fan base.
A documentary?
And basically, it's going to be like a documentary, like a proper one. I'm going to try and make one.
No, Elijah, for that, right, you have to do a prequel to your documentary that how has Levy divided the fan base first. Then when he brings in Ange, right, Ange divides them into even more sections. You understand?
I hear it, man. Yeah. I'm gonna try my best to. I'm gonna try my best to make it like an actual like documentary.
How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna interview fans on the street? Are you gonna interview like us?
I'm gonna interview mainly YouTubers. To be fair, it's gonna be YouTubers. So I'm gonna need your help. If Eugene, if you wouldn't mind either, I'm trying to get a whole thing going. You know what I'm saying? Where I get a bunch of people involved and try and see if I can really like consolidate something because it'll try and be a big project, innit?
Because Mano was Ange until we lost to Arsenal.
Oh, is he turned now?
Yeah, because I watched him on
I'll be so real. That documentary will be sick though. That documentary will be total. Will be dope, innit? Make sure you
when you clip people like you like to do in it, you can do like that.
Listen, all I'm saying in it, yeah, you don't have to ask Has. Look, I'm gonna answer the answer for you, man. You don't have to ask any of us, man. Innit? If anything that you need from us here, just let us know, innit, bro.
I appreciate that, man. For real.
If you want it to be PG, you can get a PG side of us, innit? If you want it to be explosive, bro, just take it from this show, bro, because it's fucking shit, bro. It's absolutely shit. You know, as a Spurs, as a football fan, you watch football. Most people see football as religion. You know, it's a religion for most people, isn't it? Some people, it's the only thing that they can think about. They work 9 to 5s. They probably have a lot of bills to pay. They have kids. They have loads of things in their life, and Spurs is kind of like the only thing that can obviously get them going, bro. The last couple of years, bruv, it's been diabolical, man. Levy has to go, man. It's not good enough, man.
Yeah,
He has to go. Get rid of the whole thing. Everybody should, everybody that has had any contribution to this downfall of Tottenham should be let go. I'm being dead serious. Like, even
I'm worried about relegation, bro. I think we might go down if he stays.
I'm saying, if we're worried about relegation, we've got to get Sean, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to Sean Dyche.
And when TJ says that, right, what did I say? Right, when that fan forum last season after the 10 wins in a row,
we got Tottenham back, innit?
When Levy said we got our Tottenham back, right, I went into the rant. I told him I didn't want this Tottenham, right? There's not one.
Tottenham back, you know.
Yeah, I want a new Tottenham, right? Give me a Tottenham that win things, right? But guys, no, I got this question for you guys, right? If we win a trophy, right, and we get relegated, right, I don't know what would your feelings be? Think about it.
I'd be pissed. Relegation.
I'll be so real in it, yeah. I'll be so real. Myself and I think Elijah, I can put you into this category. We haven't seen Tottenham win a trophy. The only trophy I kind of remember, but I was really young, was obviously the FA Cup 2008. But even then, I can't remember it because I was a young youth. For me, I haven't seen no trophies at Tottenham. If we do go down, brother,
well, big up to Scott M.
I don't think I'll be able to. You know what? I don't think I'll be able to stream with you guys ever again. I'll be so real in it. I don't think I have the courage to support Tottenham. I would have to forget football.
And that's why I would relegation. Nah, bro. That would be the ultimate embarrassment. I don't care about a trophy, because if we win a trophy, yeah, rival fans are gonna be like, "Oh, it's about time." Next,
do you know about
the next trophy?
You know about Wigan? About
guys, to tell you too, right? If we win a trophy, right, I'm gonna buy a
they got relegated as well.
That's it. It's a trophy, guys. If we win a trophy, right, it's the first step to show that at least we're doing something. You get it?
But in the relegation, like 5 steps back though, because remember, the championship we have to play 46 games.
We win the other trophy and come back up.
You know how long?
46 games.
Can I be real with you? Yeah, Eugene. If we was to get relegated, that's like it's gonna take us 15 years to get back to the Prem. 15 years to win another trophy, bro. We can't get relegated, bro. I'll be honest with you. If we go into the championship, we will get popped up to the park. The championship level is different level. I've watched so many games in the championship and been like, yo, this is quality football. I'll be so real. Tottenham won't survive in the championship.
No, it's not that, TJ. Also, we're too soft to survive in the championship.
100%. We won't. Our team is not built for the championship. I'll be so real. It's not going to be ultimately. It will take us. I'll be real in it. It will take us about a couple of years to get back up. And I'm when I say couple, I mean like 5, 6, 7, because I can't see Tottenham bouncing straight back up. We'll end up losing all our signings like Romero, Van der Ven. You got Kulusevski that will go. Son is already out. It doesn't really matter no more. Cool. And then what? Who are you going to bring in? All the youngsters, bro. It's a joke, man. I'm not going to lie. It's just a joke.
Guys, my view is right. I want to see it. To tell you, right? I'm in so much pain now, right? But you all don't understand my pain. My pain is right. I want to see us get relegated, and I want to see how this fan base will wake up, or they won't even freaking wake up. You can see.
Oh, so you want to lose the battle?
Yeah. No, the thing is because you know why.
It's just,
like I
just
said before,
easy.
our fans are bourgeois fans. You understand or not? They go there for the entertainment, the atmosphere, and all that. It wouldn't matter if we get relegated and the fans don't turn up. Then it will be a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if the fans still
I
turn
hear
up,
it.
right? Business will still keep
Yeah.
going, right? It doesn't matter if we fall down to what call? Like I said, North London Conference League or something like that.
It's long, fam.
So I might as well go
It's
Sport
actually
Barnet
so
then,
bad.
because this is cheaper.
Bro, I'll start watching La Liga more, bro. Like I already watched La Liga enough. Yeah, I'ma just because I'll probably go down to Spain myself and just watch La Liga, fam. At this point, if we get
It's probably better
relegated, that's why the
football,
trophy's not. It is better football. It's definitely better football, man. Players know how to actually make a pass there, fam. You see in Bergvall today, man, just kicking the
Yeah.
ball out of bounds, bro. That,
All right, so in the next 24 hours, do we expect Ange to be gone? Because for me, I
Nope.
do.
Nope.
If he's not gone, we need to riot.
How?
Harry
We want
Maguire.
Levy out and nobody wants to do anything about it, right? So
You know what? Someone like Stelch himself for like a march or something, man. We actually, if we let's be honest with it, underlying numbers, it's not good enough. We actually need to get rid of the whole project. We have to start again. 2 years wasted, right? 400 million down the drain.
We don't even need to start again. We don't even need to start again. We just get a manager who can actually carry on and do it properly.
I hope so, Amzo.
That's what we need to do. Like these squad
But
players.
technically, with all the players that Ange had signed, is the manager going to favour the players that we have? Because see, for me, I don't think the squad is good enough. Look, as much as there's like, okay, Lucas Bergvall could be the person. Like, even though we think Archie Gray isn't the final could he be the next person? Do you think a next manager would want these type of players?
I think I'll actually go through them. Son, no. We don't have to work with it. In fact, basically the entire front line, except for Solanke, no. Mikey Moore, yes, he'll want. Kulu and Madison.
Yeah, I remember this.
Brendan Johnson, hell no. I don't even know about Poro at this point. Udogie, I don't even know anymore.
Poro's knackered.
Yeah, he's tired. Isn't it? Like when he's fit and on form, like he's a great player, isn't it? But Spence he'll definitely want. The thing is that I think most of these players, apart from Brennan, apart from Timo, apart from maybe Son in it because Son's washed at this point. Apart from Bissouma, and maybe Dragashin in it. Like the list starts to wear thin around that. So I genuinely believe the squad is good enough to get Europa League. It's just that we have some dead man.
You guys like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. Yeah, but Aaron, what you said.
Elijah, if you're not already, and also Eugene Spursy talk story with TJ, and of course myself. Yeah, big up.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe everyone in it. But I think our squad, like guys, just man for man, is good enough.
Do you know what's happening here? You look at Jet now, right? He's just come back to be able to play. He's fresh. He hasn't played in so long. If this keeps going on, right? I give you another 2 more months, right? Jet will be spent. He'll be spent too. Or hamstring will get pulled or some shit like that.
We have 6 hamstring injuries. Is it 6 or 7 now? Sorry, because I know Solanke got a knock, but it's his knee. I think it's his knee.
But yeah, no, like I was saying on your stream. But Ange is known for the hamstring injuries. When he was managing Celtic, they had mad hamstring injuries. Something about an article was getting print about how much injuries, because Elijah was talking about it on his stream a couple of hours ago. He was saying about something about an article about how many injuries Ange. It's his style. You can clearly see it's his style. I'm sorry, for me, all of these injuries is because of Ange. It is because of Ange. It's only because of Ange.
Not only, I don't think TJ. I hate Ange as much as you, but it's not just because of him. But I would attribute him to like 70% of them, 75%.
Yeah, I don't blame him for like Bentancur, Vicario. Wouldn't blame him for those. Any type of contact injury, Solanke, like any type of contact injury or like anything like that, I can't blame him for. It's just the nature of the game, innit? But in terms of fatigue, like hamstring injuries, fatigue style injuries, that's all on Ange and his tactics. But Solanke one that just happened.
And rushing back players when they're not ready, injuries.
Oh,
Right.
Van de Ven and Romero, yeah, but definitely.
They should be back now.
Romero. You know what I'm
If they
saying?
didn't play that stupid game, right, they should be back now.
They would have
If
been
we-
back already, yeah.
Yeah.
At bare minimum, Van de Ven would have already been back. At bare minimum.
Because you know,
But
apparently he was
thing is-
rumored to be back for the Arsenal game. Someone was saying, but obviously he's not even been on the bench, so I don't know whether something's happened.
He has to be
again.
taking his time because that's what they did with Richarlison. Richarlison was ready a week ago, but they wanted to be extra careful with him.
Maybe
That's
he
what they're
finally
gonna
learned his
do with Odegaard.
lesson after what happened.
Yeah, with Odegaard, you see Odegaard posted a pic in a couple of weeks ago. Don't expect him until like March or something.
But
Don't
what
expect
happened?
because-
Was he still in the
Odegaard
trade?
is a major surgery,
No, he's
right?
fine. But in terms of like, they were rumored to come back, him and Richarlison at the same time. But because Odegaard, this is his second injury this season already, Andrew already said way back when in like November that they're gonna be taking their time with him to make sure they don't rush him back and he gets injured again. So I wouldn't even expect Odegaard until maybe late February, March around that time. I wouldn't expect him. Honestly.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. So we just gotta make do with what we have in it. Like
Yeah,
me
but
personally, just start the young guys.
Yeah, if that's what I'm saying, right? Start with bringing the academy players and all that. If
Mm-hmm.
Levy doesn't want to buy players to help him out, right? So if
Yeah.
I don't know, he should do that, right? Show some balls. But too bad, guys. It's in his contract. He can't show balls because the balls is already on the field.
You can show
But-
balls to the reporters though, like that. It's just
The thing with Angie is
reporters.
everyone kept telling me he's gonna walk if he doesn't get backed. It's been flipping 6-7 months. since
Guys,
he
I was
walked.
saying the whole last 2 years ago when Conte was there, right? I was keep saying, right, he's gonna walk if he doesn't get back, but he didn't walk, right? He just blew up.
He exploded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, the writing is on the wall. Right? Been through this before. We can bicker, fight, argue, right? Call each other names or whatever, right? We're all just Spurs fans. We want Spurs
Yeah.
to succeed, right? But
No,
at the
but
moment now,
The
if
only
you
no,
have-
I agree with you, but the people
Let
that
me
defend
finish
it,
let me finish it, TJ. If
go
you have
for it.
sense, if you have sense, right, and the way that we play, right, doesn't even look like we're playing football. It's like we're playing giveaway ball. You get what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
and we see that he doesn't defend because he's already come out to say that, right? He's comfortable in
He
conceding.
doesn't care. Yeah.
So, yeah. He's stubborn. It is what it is. So he's gonna die on that hill where he says he's gonna die on that hill. So if he gets sacks,
Yeah,
Why
man.
did anyone think this guy was actually going to be a success? Like, I just don't get it.
You know what it is, isn't it? People had this whole agenda of we need to change the style because our last two managers were too defensive, and it stemmed from
yeah.
as much as the pragmatic football was getting a bit annoying.
Mhm.
It's not about why we were pragmatic. It's about what the fans wanted at the time, and 95 and maybe I would even say 95% of the fan base wanted a whole change of style. So now we've got the ultimate
You know what?
opposite,
Yeah.
ultimate opposite, and clearly that ultimate opposite is not going to work with Tottenham because for me we need to have a balance of both worlds. When I can only go back to Pochettino, even like for me personally,
Redknapp.
my best times Redknapp is another manager that I can go back to. But for me, my best time supporting Tottenham. Remember, back then I was too young to even think about football like that. I was watching it and be like, "Oh, good game," but never really deeply fell in love with it, right? But for me, under Pochettino, even Pochettino's style was counter-attacking football. We would be defending, and we had defenders. We had two brilliant defenders. In fact, our whole back line at the time was one of the best in the Premier League. We had Toby Alderweireld and Vertonghen with Kyle Walker and Danny Rose. And even past Kyle Walker, we had Kieran Trippier, So the style was counterattacking and then bouncing on the counterattack, right? Obviously now we've got this style where we've changed and it's just pure nonsense, man. I'm sick and tired of it, And people that defend it makes it even worse now.
It wasn't completely just counter-attacking. It's just in a lot of games when we played like Real Madrid, for example, or like better teams, Poch would change it, and he'd go to counter-attacking. When Poch first joined, he was playing high-press football a lot for 2 years. And then when we played Champions League and that, he played more counter-attacking because we were playing like Real Madrid and them sort of teams.
Guys, don't even get me to Poch, right? Because Poch was the thing that really hurt me the most, right? I expected Poch to stay, but to tell the truth,
100%.
the fan base turned on Poch, like the fan base turned on Jose, the fan base turned on Nuno, the fan base turns on guys. That is why there's a lot of people has got manager PTSD. So no matter how, they're gonna stick with Ange until he dies on the high line.
Did you not see how high Goosen and Gray were? Bro,
Yeah.
Mate,
Did
I
you
was
not
like-
see? Oh no! Did you not see who are we playing? Right, Kavinsky was standing 10 yards away from his penalty box.
some mad shit, bro.
Craziness,
Mad shit.
bro. One thing I wanted to say about what you said, Eugene, about manager PTSD, man. The thing I hate about it though is that it sounds
Hey, you're right,
self-inflicted. The
Hey,
fan
big
base,
up,
big up
Robbie.
Robbie, man. How you doing?
Long
my brother?
time, my brother. What are you saying?
How you doing, lads? You right?
Chilling.
Yeah,
man.
you've
How
been
you
a
doing,
ghost, bro. You haven't been on our show for a minute.
I know, mate. I had to come back on. I've got to voice my emotions. But sorry to interrupt you. Everyone's talking.
man? Nah,
there.
chilling, man.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
you chilling.
Your turn. Yeah. It's
Sorry,
your
Fine,
turn.
Robbie, go ahead, man.
Sorry.
Robbie, you got something? Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We all here, man.
Yeah, look. I mean, today was pathetic, man. Today was absolutely pathetic again. I'm sick and tired of it. And I'm sick and tired of being called toxic, negative, not a true and proper Spurs fan for wanting a guy who has us in a relegation battle of the football club. I know, you've definitely experienced it. I don't know about other people on this panel.
Yeah, you know I've experienced it. Yeah.
It feels like if you go against this guy and has done for so long, you just get like so much abuse and personal abuse and people targeting you and calling you not a true Spurs fan and going after family members and shit like that. And it's crazy to me. Why is this the guy that so many people are backing till the day they die? Conte and Jose were hounded out of this football club. Conte when he was sat in fourth, right? Jose, he left when he was seventh. This guy's 15th. We're 15th in the table. Everton, 3 points off us, 4 points off us now with the game in hand.
That's crazy.
point, yeah.
Four's
If we
crazy.
drop points next week to Leicester, we're seriously in this, man. We're seriously in this relegation battle. I just think this guy statistically has done a terrible job. The football people say is exciting. Was tonight exciting? Was Arsenal exciting? Oh, we had possession. Who gives a shit, man? We didn't do anything with it. If Everton should have buried or could have buried their chance, they would have won that game comfortably. But you know what gets me? Those 2 late goals will be what certain fans grab hold of. Go, oh, we showed some fight towards the end. Yeah,
No, that's facts.
We showed fight when the game was done. Where was that fight when the game was on? It was non-existent because these players didn't have the ball, because the manager didn't have the ball. It's when the game's done, we're 3-0 down, there's 5 minutes, we can't win it. Now that's when we start banging in goals. It's just
But also,
I'm so
Robbie,
sick of everything.
sorry to interrupt you, bro, because you're landing, but
No,
it's
go
only
ahead.
when he threw away his tactics that we started playing bloody better. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know, just everything about this manager will occasionally get a great result, but there are anomalies compared to everything else. It's mostly negative. In 12 losses this season, 4 losses since that Chelsea game, 19 wins. It's worse than mediocre now. It's worse than mid-table. We're not a mid-table club now. We're a lower league club. We're a club fighting to stay out of the relegation zone. Yet if you go against this guy, if you go against this manager, people go at you, you're toxic, you're negative. They won't actually use any evidence to support why he should be the man to take us forward. I'm sorry, Enoch and Levy are the biggest problem for me, but this guy's had 300+ million. And yes, the squad aren't title contending players, but we've got better players than 15th place in the league. I'm sorry, James Maddison, Pedro Porro, Doji, Van der Ven, Romero, Solanke, son. All of these players, whilst they're not title contending players, maybe not even top 4, they're at least European contending and competing players.
Yep.
It's at 15th in the league. And funnily enough, those biggest Ange backers, as I say, at the beginning of the season, were calling anyone negative who said these players weren't that great, and now are saying that Ange doesn't have the players. Make your mind up. Which one is it? It's crazy, man. The tactical switch in the
Robbie, you
week.
literally hit a nail on the head when you said that. Literally, that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, I don't
I'll shut up
expect-
in a minute and let other people.
No, it's
speak,
fine.
I'm sorry for
No,
going
do your
over.
thing, man. You're cooking,
But-
man.
Go
Do
ahead,
your
go
thing,
ahead,
man.
Yeah.
It's just so frustrating, man. It's like even in the week, we're getting cut open in the midfield, right? Playing the 4-3-3. And what does he decide to do? He decides to go to what looks like a 4-1-4-1, leave us even more open. It's
With
just
Bergvall there as well, bro.
Bergvall's a big
Bergvall.
bro.
exactly.
I
I looked today. I think finally he's playing a back three, but there's no 6 to cover. It's like Archie Gray's almost playing 2 positions, and we're still playing the stupid high line. Everton, who can't score to save their lives, are cutting us open today. It's mad, mate. It's mad. But big up everyone on the panel. Big up everyone in the chat. It's just,
man.
I'm so sick and tired of. There are certain YouTubers, certain Spurs fans who call anyone who calls this guy out toxic and negative. If wanting a guy who has us in a relegation battle, who's the worst manager Spurs have had statistically in donkey's years, if that makes me toxic and negative, I'm toxic and negative. I'm not a true Spurs fan. I don't care anymore.
Don't worry, Robbie. I got called a narcissist
man.
earlier in the week.
Bro,
saying
I'll
that.
be so real in it, yeah.
I've been called the
you
Spurs
missed
Gunner,
the-
fam. Don't worry, bro.
You missed our show a few minutes.
It was Oren called me toxic, innit? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oren?
no, but you missed the show on Friday where I laid it out. The problem we have is the Spurs fans, bro. If anybody defends this, in my opinion, is not a Spurs fan. Because the underlying numbers and what we're seeing on the pitch is, regardless if you're in, out, shake it all about, it's not good enough. Still, simply say it's shit for it's shit, because it is shit.
Spread enough for weeks.
No,
It's
that's
not.
what
It's
I'm
not.
saying.
It's
Common sense, right?
it's common. Yeah, 100%. So for
Common sense.
for people to defend this shit, it makes our fan base look absolutely clueless. Certain people are sitting on the sword and saying, "Oh, but he's got so much injuries. Every fucking team has injuries." Against Arsenal, the excuses I was saying, hearing, we don't have our players, but Arsenal don't have their players, man. They have their injury crisis that they're dealing with, but they're still deciding to win games.
Bournemouth
It's
have
such a
10
bullshit
players out,
argument.
10 injuries.
Exactly. But do you know why they're above us, Has? Because
Yeah.
they adapt to the injuries. They change things around so it suits their players and they play to their strengths.
Anyone else?
We
to
play
join?
natural wing backs out wide and invert them into the midfield. We play Son inside forward and have him hugging the touchline. We want Solanke to do 2 roles, being the target man and then also dropping deep and getting involved. We play Maddison, a natural number 10, when given the space, he's excellent on the wing and as an 8. It just doesn't add up, man.
It doesn't. No, not for real. It doesn't. The manager is just simply not good enough. He's not capable. This is a sign of a manager that is running out of ideas. When you throw away your tactics and the team starts to play better without your tactics, is when you know it's all gone. It's all gone. It's all over. Because for me, the way I see it, he doesn't know what to do to fix it. He's not even trying to be hard to beat. I would consider, if he was to say, you know what, let's stop conceding and being hard to beat, him changing stuff, but he's not even being hard to beat. I don't really care. Look, for me, it's one of them ones where there's only one right thing to do and everybody knows it already. You have to sack him. You have to change this manager and you have to say it's all bad. You have to change it up. Change this shit up. You can't keep it on. Look at the next fixtures. How are we gonna? If we get relegated, I promise you guys, this is the last time you'll see me. I'll say it now.
At least
I'll
we'll win
make
a
sure
trophy, though, TJ.
I'll say it at the end of the season. I don't even care about the trophy now, man. The trophy don't mean nothing.
It's long, fam. I can't lie, bro.
We will
win
be
the
the only
championship.
team to get relegated and win a trophy. What type of foolishness is that?
That happened to
Wigan has done it
Wigan,
before.
bro. That happened to Wigan as
Yeah.
well, bro.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
get,
look, they never came back up.
Martinez
And look-
quite a similar manager to Ange, not the same way. Martinez is a bit more humble. Didn't he get someone to Europe? Was it Everton to Europe? Well, he was at Everton for a while, wasn't he? But I remember he went down with Wigan.
They went to
and
Belgium.
They won the FA Cup.
Yeah,
And what? They never came back up.
Nah,
Well,
they
yeah,
never come back up after that.
Come back up.
They were in the
Exactly. Is
European
that the team?
Championship,
Is that the team we're thinking about? Like, is that how we're gonna be?
No, I'm
We
just
win our only trophy and go back down and struggle to come back up. Because for me, Tottenham's not built for the Champions League, the Championship.
Bro, we'll get. I'm scared if Ange stayed. Yeah. Okay, Robbie, you can say what you want about this. You can think.
League One in
Ange
5
stayed-
years.
If Ange stayed, no, I want your opinion on this. If Ange stayed when we got relegated to the Championship, I think he'll take us to League One. I'm not even joking. Like,
He wouldn't do well because the only time Andrew would work for me is if he has the best players in the league, and he's never going to have that at Spurs, and you're not going to get it at any club, in my opinion, probably other than Man City, right? So if we went down to the Championship, he's playing this crazy football with all of our top players leaving because they don't want to be in the second division. I don't think we come straight back up. If we genuinely are relegated, because you think Maddison ain't going to be playing in the Championship, Kulu went, Son probably ent, Solanke ent, so a lot of our top players are going to leave, right? He's going to continue playing this style of play. It seems that the Championship are going to figure us out. I don't think we get relegated to League One, but we wouldn't come back up, I don't think. It's mad that we're having this conversation, though.
We'll be through the playoffs. That's
exactly.
the way. We're not winning.
Exactly that, man. Or we'd get a 3-0 lead in the playoff first leg and then lose the second leg.
And then
4-0
bottle
or
it.
something.
And then bottle it.
That's
Yeah.
what
Guys,
Just like
man.
Barca.
Which
I
is
tell you,
a
right,
mess.
if we get relegated, right, Spurs YouTube content will be abundant.
Alright, we're gonna be getting views, bro. That's one thing I will say. We'll be getting views. Yeah, it'll be crazy. The one thing I just don't like it is like, bro, at the start, or at the beginning of the season, we were hearing about the goal difference in it. Like the goal difference, the amount of goals they scored, the best attack in the league, and that was the reason to keep him in
scored
it.
the most goals.
Obviously, since then hasn't really
And you got
worked
one
out
of the
in
best
it.
goal differences
And
in
then
the league.
yeah, and then before that, it was the win percent in it. Look at Ange's win percent higher than Conte, higher than these man. Hey, it's not looking great now, is it? Innit? So like all the stats that these man did have to back Ange is gone now. It's not there no more.
It is, bro.
So
I
right now,
hold
it's just
on,
vibes,
guys.
innit?
I'm coming back in it. I just need to check where my food is. The delivery driver run off with my food, man. I'm
Okay,
watching
alright,
him.
okay.
I'm watching him on the map, innit? And he's driving the wrong way.
PPM, man.
Give me a sec.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
bro,
might have to
that's why we
spark
fucking
the
meeting,
delivery driver up.
that's
Hold on
make sure
one
you
second.
spark him, fam.
Go on,
But yeah,
TJ.
all the stuff that they had in it, all the stats reasons for backing Ange is gone in it. Like it's all gone now because of the bad
But-
performances. So
But I've seen
it's just hold hands and cheer and vibes now. That's
people
really
like.
all it
I
is,
hate.
man.
I hate to call other YouTubers out. I've seen people like the
I like it.
perfect match. Is it the perfect match? Is that what they're called? It's
Yeah,
Kate
YouTube
and
channel,
her
perfect
husband,
match. Yeah.
Who, by the way, I'm saying this because I might as well. I mean, if not, she's gonna watch this. She blocked me on Twitter for some random reason. Bear in mind, I've never spoken to her.
Perfect,
Like, I've
man.
never been on stream with her. I've never
Oh,
spoken-
you mean the I know. Okay.
Yeah?
YouTube channel, isn't it? Raw.
Yeah, the
Fairs.
perfect match, whatever it's called. Bear in mind, I never spoke to her. I never was on a debate with her. Nothing like that. Yeah. So she must have sought me out. Yeah, and seen I was Ange out and blocked me or something. Anyway, today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have a go at them, Hans. I've gotten on with them quite well, but I do hear what you mean. There are definitely YouTube channels out there, and there's one specific one, right, for me, that really extremely patronising towards anyone who has a different opinion to him. He's from Australia. I don't need to say anymore. I
Oh.
think you know who I mean.
Oh!
Extremely patronising.
The
He's the guy,
ganja.
yeah. He's the guy, man.
The ganja.
He's the guy. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, what are you
shit,
man laughing at? What did I miss?
I heard
No,
about
no,
that.
no,
Okay,
no.
yeah. We're talking about what happened to your date
It's the guy.
last Friday. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
what happened to your date, man?
What? Listen, so I tell you,
Hey, take it
innit?
down, yeah?
Listen, pull-out
Come on,
game wasn't on.
Simon.
Pull-out game wasn't on point, innit? I laid
Oh
the seeds,
my
innit?
days, bro.
Yeah.
No way.
But you know what? Luckily, innit? Yeah. Luckily,
You
innit?
better take
Well,
that plan B, fam.
No. Luckily, she's on the pill, innit?
There you go.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go, man. So that's the plan
Yeah,
C
yeah.
right there.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
better than watching Tottenham,
Robbie?
bro. It was better. It was way better than talking.
Wait. Robbie, are you 18 yet?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, damn!
doesn't
Damn!
matter.
You're going to jail.
I'm
You're going to
2 months
jail.
off.
All I say,
You're
when you
going
get to
jail.
when you get to my big age, innit, bro, it's gonna be big times.
I don't need to wait till I'm 18, mate, if you know what I mean.
Fair
Sound
enough.
like Robbie. I'm telling you.
Okay,
I'm
guys,
gonna
let's
be-
go back to eating out and leaving out before we turn the whole show into a different kind of conversation.
Before we get
I
banned
can't
for
remember.
YouTube talking about.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, the delivery driver. Hold on 1 minute. Let me just say this. Innit? He
you
called
order?
me. Yeah, I ordered some pizza with some chicken wings with a waffle from Pizza Heatwave or something like that. It's in Wood Green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pizza Heatwave or something like that, innit? But boom, the delivery driver, I called him. He didn't know how to speak English, bruv. I had to use my Samsung Google Translate, bruv.
Oh my! Now you know what
It's
this
a
man
joke,
do, yeah?
innit?
To be fair, the ones that deliver for me are actually all right. I've never had problems. But anyway.
No, because I order food like hella late because obviously I finish work really late. A lot of the times, these men don't have profile pics in it. I go outside to meet them.
Yeah.
It's a completely different person, bro. It's completely different to the profile picture, bro. Like these men are catfishes out here. I'm telling you, be wary of people who have your food. I'm telling you, one time someone showed they were on a bike. Yeah, they walked up, they drove up in a car. I'm like, all right, bro. These men just lying.
No, it happens a lot, bro. It happens a lot, man.
Yeah,
like,
is that actually a thing, right?
Yeah, it happens a lot. Like, it will say so.
But the car was broken down though. Like the engine wasn't actually working. They had to keep starting the car up for it to work.
You know what? Listen, you know where I live? I live in the flat, innit? If you've been to White Hart Lane, you'll know where I live in it. You probably walk past my flat every single day, innit? But bro, I live in a flat, innit? So the drivers don't like to leave their mopeds downstairs, innit? Yeah. And a few times I've been like, yo, I have kids, innit? I can't come downstairs, innit? Yeah, there's one time, innit? I said it, yeah. He was like, oh, okay, cool, come up. He's buzzed up. I've done him up, innit? And now he's gone down, innit? His bike's got taken. Yeah? His bike got taken,
Can we
innit?
keep this conversation going and forget about Tottenham? Yeah? Just keep
His
this
bike got
going.
taken. So you know what he's done, innit? Yeah? You know what he's done? He's buzzed my door, innit? I'm looking at the door, innit? And I'm looking down at my flat, innit? And I'm saying, oh shit, there's no bike there. Should I let him in? So my dumb ass, innit, was meant to press a hang up button. I picked up the button, innit? And he said, oh, can you call the police?
So I'm
taking my bike,
man.
Yeah.
Taking my bike.
So
Long day.
I was like, listen, the food is getting cold, did it? Yeah. So
Worry about your
Harry,
mate.
do you want to jump on? I'll put the link to you in the chat. Yeah, Happy Feet Harry. Come on, do you want to jump
Happy Feet Harry, my brother.
Harry,
What? I wanna hear what he's saying, innit?
Big up Harry, man. Every time.
Harry,
Harry, jump on, man. I haven't seen you in a minute, man.
bro. Jump on, bro. Is the links in the chat?
Jump on, innit? Yeah, no. So obviously I've now maybe eaten half of my food, innit? Because I've hanged up, innit?
Yeah.
Bro, I totally forgot. Half an hour. I've now come down the stairs, innit, to pick up something, innit? Bro, the driver's still standing there. I was like, bruv, I done a sly lie. I was like, I called the police, innit? They said there's nothing that they can do, innit? I felt so peak, innit? I'm not gonna lie to you, innit?
I got a story exactly like that, fam. I can't lie.
Bro, it's so sad though. It's
Now
sad.
go away and let me have my food.
Yeah, man. Just give me the food, innit? Now there was one time in it because I work as a bouncer and I do security. So there was one time at the nightclub. It's like 2 a.m. innit? Basically, these two guys walk up in it and someone's got their phone out, like waiting for their Uber. One of them starts chatting to the guy, and he basically distracts him. The other guy rides through, swipes the phone, and then they both start running.
Oh shit!
So basically, it's just a two man attempt to just take his phone, innit? So basically, he can't catch up because he's drunk at 2 a.m. innit? Yeah, pretty much. He asked me to call the police.
Mark, is him still Anjin? Because I was watching a bit of the stream, like.
Yeah, no, I saw a fan cam uploaded from them like 15 minutes ago, and it was something along the lines of "still Anjin, but I'm having doubts." In quotation.
Is that Sim? Was it because Ben's turned?
They've lost the plot, man. They've lost the plot, man. They've lost the plot, man. On a serious note.
If I see Sim on the street, bro, I'm gonna probably lose my shit.
They've lost the. You know what it is, innit? Yeah, I'll be so real in it. Look, you can't defend this madness and say.
I'm not forgetting personally, yeah, but he has such a big voice in the Spurs community because of their channel that is part of an issue now. Not because
it becomes an issue, yeah, 110%. Because when you start,
it's just because
you're influencing people, yeah,
100%. No, it's true though. No, I'll be so real. He is. They are both part of the issue as well. Because you know what? Right now, it's just the line. The line has crossed. It's just bad. Regardless if you're Anjin, Anjao, the line is there. We've passed that line. It's bad. You have to say it how it is, and you have to. and you have to. For me, there's only one thing to do is get rid of a manager. I don't see how he can be still on his side. It makes no sense. For all them fans that still believe in Ange, it makes no sense to me. I find you a bit deluded, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Listen, look, everybody has their opinion, but for me, I can't support this. If I start supporting this, I'm supporting mediocrity because I want Tottenham to be the best of the best. In my opinion, Tottenham is far and beyond what I believe Tottenham should be. I didn't start supporting Tottenham to be shit, to be honest with you. It might sound like I'm a glory hunter, but for real though, like I expect Tottenham to be the best of the best, and they're nowhere near it.
TJ,
So you should.
when I was growing up, Spurs weren't very good yet, but
Yep.
we started to get better from 06, 05, 06 when Martin Yol. We got back into Europe. And then in 2010, we made the Champions League for the first time. And that was like a big thing. Then we regressed a bit. Then we got Poch, and that's what you remember. But like I told you guys before, I mean, Eugene can vouch for me. This is worse than the 90s. At least in the 92,000, we were a mid-table club. This is worse.
Of course, in the 90s, we won something, bro. Yes, that's why I said, if we win something, then, it changes a lot of perceptions. But, guys, the thing is with Anges, we know, right, that we can't trust him to do what he's supposed to do. And earlier, guys, you was talking about his tactics, right? And he doesn't change. And I've been saying maybe he doesn't know how to change because he only has one way of doing things and he believes in that way. But the problem is that way of doing things that he's wanting to do now, right, in the Premier League, it doesn't work because the Premier League teams are much better than the teams that he will ever have to play the style that he wants to play.
But I don't, even if you've got better players, I still stand by what I said to a lot of people. Yeah, it still wouldn't work.
No, but I'm saying that's why in the Premier League, right, you want to play Ange ball in that kind of speed and in that kind of intensity, right? No human being can do it. That's why Ange needs cyborgs.
To be fair, he's got a point.
Yeah. Right. He needs
That's
cyborgs,
a really
right?
good point.
Yeah,
No, that still baffles me as well, bro. I don't know why we didn't stop in the Celtic market. No, I'm dead
It's not
serious.
even that. It's not even that. Teach, honestly, even just take the running bit aside. Just tactically, what he's asking from the players is also
Too
like
much.
you can't do it. Like he wants players freedom football, like this whole freedom football kind of thing. But there's nobody, every single player, and I keep calling it FIFA football. Like it's not FIFA, bro. Like in FIFA,
Bro,
you can slap
his
man
whole
in an
plan changes on
evolution,
Wednesday,
and they can shoot.
like the what FIFA changes, yeah. Bring on Maddison and Johnson, and putting Bergval, Kulusevski, and Maddison as
You know what I'm
three
saying?
in
Like,
this on FIFA
bro,
changes. Bro.
I have an 87 rated Evolution Bergval. He will never be that in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just slap him in an Evolution and suddenly he can shoot and pass and all this. It's not how it works. Like everyone in real life has deficiencies. Even the best players in the world have deficiencies
100%.
in their game. And the way a system is supposed to work is you highlight the player's strengths and you basically downplay the weaknesses. That's how any good system works. And you then bring in players that can help support that. But with this whole freedom football thing that's going on, you're basically putting players in positions in which they're not successful. Like we're seeing, I don't know if you guys remember against Wolves, but it's the perfect example of Solanke dropping in between Sarr and Bentancur to pick up the ball and drive with it. Like we don't want Solanke there. We want Solanke in the box. And what happened is that when Solanke would drop down, who was in the box in the 90th minute missing headers? It was Sarr.
Exactly.
Because that's not in the position where Sarr can succeed. And we were basically having that all over the pitch. We're seeing when Udogie was there, he would invert, take up the space that Maddison's supposed to be. Maddison now can't create. And now we have players slagging off, or we have fans slagging off Maddison as if he's supposed to thrive in this kind of system when it doesn't
We're not
work.
playing to his strengths, though. Like
we're
so
not
many
playing
other players.
That's literally what it is. We're not playing to the strengths of our players. And that's why we're playing so badly, because having freedom football is not actually something that works in the top level, because you can't expect players to come in and be able to do everything. And the players that can do a good job at almost everything are the best players in the world. Players like Rodri, Vinny when he's attacking Mbappe, players like that. We don't have that, and we'll never
Elijah,
get that.
even Rodri spoke to Højbjerg about Ange. I don't know if you heard this before, yeah?
I don't know that.
And Højbjerg told Rodri, you wouldn't even survive in this system.
I'm not surprised, to be honest, because the amount you demand is crazy.
It's so frantic.
I believe that, yeah.
And Elijah, you did the best description for me I've ever heard about our build-up. You said because everyone drops in. You said everyone drops in.
Yeah.
which is why Solanke is so far back. Like, honestly, it was the best description I heard, man. When you said that to me, I was like, this guy knows what he's talking about.
I know a little bit of football, man.
He always
but then,
asks
like,
certain
you just-
players to play two roles, though. It's like I'm looking at Solanke. Do you want him to be that target man up top for crosses to come in the box so he can flick them in or on? Or do you want him to drop deep, do the hold up play? Because he can't do both. Because then when he's dropping deep, and you know, then he's playing it out
There's
wide.
no one in the box.
Porro or Udoshi, yeah, exactly. He's putting the cross in, or it's one of the
No one in the
midfielders who isn't tall enough
Yeah.
or a good header of the ball. You're looking at Archie Gray today. Was he a centre back or like a midfielder?
Or was he a right back or a right
Constantly
winger?
stay
Playing,
back
bro.
and then go forward.
I don't know
And
where
it's
he's
just
playing.
like a lot of the
No.
teams above us, Bournemouth, for example, even Newcastle, I'd say, Brighton, Brentford, you know, all of these sides above us, or I'd say at least 60% of them, don't have a better squad than us, but their managers play to their players' strengths. They get the best out of them. Whereas you've got Porro and Udoshi, who are best when they're wide players and you're inverting them. You've got a player like Dragzin, who I'm not a big fan of, who works in more of a low block, sort of. He'd thrive at Forest, in my opinion, right now, clearing it away,
Yeah.
clearing
Yeah,
it away.
you're right.
And you sticking him on the halfway line in a high line when he's got no pace. You've got Archie Gray, who you're just playing everywhere, pin him down to a position. You've got Sonny, who's at his best for me, or was. I think he's on the decline. You were bang on about that, to be fair. Last season has, when we had a debate about that. But
Yeah, I remember actually.
whilst I think he's on a decline, I still think you can get more out of him if you play him like Conte and Jose did, almost as that inside forward, running
yeah,
on,
you're right.
getting the ball, and then one-on-one with a keeper who's one-on-one so often, but he's hugging the touchline under this guy. You've got players like Johnson and Werner, who this manager wanted, and you expect me to be behind him, but if you're not, you're called toxic, negative.
But Werner for
not a
another year,
proper
bro.
Spurs
Werner
fan.
for another
You're
year.
patronised. And those two late goals there, when the game was done, those two late goals will save his skin for another week. And it does my head in.
Do
It
you
does
think
my
they'll
head in, but
save
I'm
his
not a
skin?
true Spurs fan. Yeah, I do, because it's those two late goals and it don't look as bad now as a 3-2. If we lose that 3-0 today, he's sacked. Now I'm not sure he will be.
He won't be sacked, no, because the narrative will be, as you said earlier, Robbie. They gave it their all. Even when we were 3-0 down,
They're
we've
still
tried to
fighting for
fight to
him,
come
they're
back.
still fighting for him,
You know,
yeah.
that's good, because that's always been the narrative for Andrew, is the fact that we're down and out. It looks like we're down and out, and we're still fighting, and we're still trying to get back.
No,
into the
let's
game.
not
That
do
literally,
this
that
here,
scoreline-
Listen, I've
No,
listened to
no,
all
scoreline
you man.
epitomizes
No,
that.
let's not do this here, innit? Let's not. No. Simply, it's rubbish. We're losing too
It
many
is rubbish,
games.
yeah.
Let's not use excuses to suit everybody's narrative. The narrative is we are
No, we're not saying that,
absolutely shit. He
TJ,
should
we're
be
not
sacked.
saying that. TJ,
He
we're
should
not
be
saying that, man.
sacked.
You're too focused on your pizza, bro.
I agree
That's
with
not
you.
what we said. That's not what we said. We said
I
that's
haven't
what
got my
them man are
pizza.
gonna
I'm fucking hungry, man. That's what I am.
Oh, you ate that shit already. Nah, TJ,
Yeah,
we're
but
saying
guys-
that's what people are
Yeah.
gonna use as excuses.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but guys,
TJ.
I gotta go soon, right? So it's gonna be 2:30 a.m. in Malaysia
Late,
here.
isn't it? Well, you
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for having me on. Good to meet up with you again, Robbie.
Oh, that's why you look tired. I was gonna say you look like you're tired. By the way, I forgot you were across the whole world. You're in the future.
In the future, you know.
Yeah, and
In the future. Big up, Eugene.
don't forget, guys, please subscribe to all of us here, right? Spursvision TV, Lily White,
Please
Lane,
subscribe to Eugene if you haven't already.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
and of
subscribe
course,
to Eugene.
DJ's channel and Has channel, right? Elijah's channel, Robbie's channel. Guys, we just have to sit back and wait to see what happens, right? I
We
think
have to
the
sit
deadline-
there and take it up the arse, basically.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Deal with
No,
it.
did
No. I said, I think he has until February 6th and
No,
February
did he?
9th, right? These are the two very important dates for him. If he gets kicked out of both cups and there's just left one Europa League, the European League Championship to come about, maybe then he'll get sacked because Levy will be in panic mode. He will say, shit, we're nowhere near top 4 or even near Europe, and we need to win the Europa League. I need to get in somebody who's competent to take over. But at the moment, it doesn't matter.
No, did he?
We are stuck here.
No, did he? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Man, like
yeah,
Dito, my broski.
Oh, did he?
No, did he?
yeah, no, they do. All right, but guys, take care. Right.
Take care, man.
I know
Take
it-
care,
it's-
Eugene. I'll speak to you
All
soon.
the best, mate.
Yeah, it's a
In the
suffering
bed, man.
time, right? But don't worry, we got Hoffenheim to grab about too. If we beat them, then I like to see the flip flopping kind of thing, right? We'll beat Hoffenheim.
Eugene, you know what? Yeah, you will wake up. You're in the future to us, innit? You'll wake up and you'll tell us if he's gotten sacked.
Oh yeah. But you guys know it. All right, guys.
Jeez, bro.
Take care, man. All right.
See you later,
Oh,
buddy.
Yes,
Yeah.
mate.
In a bit, man.
And everyone, happy New Year, right? The Lunar New Year is coming up, so. And
Oh yeah,
it's
it's
Chinese
the end
New
of
Year.
January. Is the end of
Yeah, end
January?
of January. Yeah. So.
It's just my birthday on the 1st of January. Hopefully, Andrew will be sat by then.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up, fam.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
It's gonna be
Bye-bye.
a bad
Take
day.
care. In a bit, man. In a bit.
Yeah.
See ya.
Take care. Take care,
Alright,
Eugene.
Nah, bro, like, let's be real, innit? We just need to get sacked. We can't be using them excuses in 2025.
I agree with you, bro. But what
Yeah.
we were saying, TJ, was what other people were using an excuse. That's
I'm
what we
using
were-
the excuses.
Yeah, we're
that
just
other
highlighting what
people
they're
are.
gonna say. Yeah, we're just highlighting what them man are gonna say, though. You know what I'm saying?
on those
That's what it is,
other
man.
channels. I don't know what channels, but anyway.
I don't know what
A lot
chat.
of
That's
people,
what I'm
a lot
gonna
of
be.
people turn to
One
them, bro.
based in Australia.
Oh, the ganja.
Peace and love, man.
peace and love. Peace and love.
No, do you know the best part? I've got to
Okay.
bring this up. Yeah, I've got to bring this up. I've seen this guy go more and more mad over the weeks as things have been getting worse. French at the beginning of the season, he's loving life. He's outside. Yeah, man, we're gonna win the title on there. Gets to a few months on, he's a little bit more down, he's a little bit more rattled. I put on his stream 2 weeks ago, the first sentence I hear him say, I kid you not, and you know, Elon Musk, he's a white supremacist, man. It's like, how has Ange gotten you that
No,
rattled that you've
yeah.
gone from a conversation about the manager to Elon
Yeah, bro,
Musk
yeah,
on
bro, he's
Twitter?
right.
Because you
Elon
don't want to
Musk, yeah.
debate about the manager. That's the thing. That guy's going more and more mad as the weeks go by.
And
He'll
he's
patronise everyone.
Peace and love. But he
Yeah,
has to go
he'll
at everyone
patronise
else.
everyone. You're an
Yeah.
idiot. You're not a true
You need-
Spurs fan.
You know what
You're
it
bad.
means, innit? You know what them two signs, peace and love, mean? Fuck off.
Flip her around.
Oh, jeez. You might
no.
as well just say the man's name at this point, bro. Hey, we've spoke about everything to do with him. Bro. His beard,
I'll be-
where he's from, where his takes. You might as well just
I'll
say
be
the
so
man's
real
name.
in it, yeah.
Anonymous man.
I'll be so real in it. The more I watch Tottenham, the more I fall out of love.
With what? Life.
Because like With everything,
Tottenham
man.
or life or
With life, you know.
I'll be so real with it. I actually haven't watched the Tottenham game fully in full concession for the last 3 weeks now. I've been counting a full game.
No,
I'll
I
be so
hear
real in it because like I can't. I'm actually at the point where I just can't watch it anymore.
it's
it.
painful,
Fairs,
yeah.
I hear it.
You know,
It's
so
really painful.
more or less like today, we conceded straight away. I turned it off.
I
watch-
hear it,
Bro,
man.
like,
Was it-
how many times? No, Hans, bro, listen, we've been streaming for a long time, innit? How many times have I told you, bro? I don't watch that shit when we start losing. I turn that shit off. I
No, you're
protect
right.
my mind and my soul. My mind and my soul is more
Yeah, but you know
important than
what,
that shit.
TJ, you'll be told by some for doing that you're not a true Spurs fan. That's what some
Bro, you
people
can-
say to you for doing
You
that.
can fuck right off to the Arsenal, bro. I promise you. I'll be so real. I'm more Spurs than you, bro. I'll be so real. You know why? Because I haven't sat here through this shit and accepted it. Do you get where I'm coming from? People have
Yeah,
sat
I
here and accepted this mediocrity. You know, I've been. Look, I'll tell you straight. Az can vouch for me,
Mhm.
bro. I didn't even want the brother here, bro.
I didn't want him here. You know, I didn't want him here.
I didn't
Bro,
really
I didn't want the brother here, and even up to, I think I was probably one of the first people calling Ange out.
But you also,
Because-
to be fair to you, TJ, even though you didn't want him, I didn't want him, but I was more vocal about it than you. You were actually supporting him for a while. To be fair,
I was listen. I didn't want him there, but I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. You know all these things that he used to say, like, "Oh, next season, like last season,
Yeah,
we were talking about next season we're gonna title contend, or next season we're gonna do something better. I win in my second season. Entertainment is more. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, but bro,
That's
I
it.
can't support it anymore.
Yeah.
I generally can't support it anymore. The reason being, it's just not good enough. You know how long we've been Ange out for? The last time we were on Spurs Kings TV,
Oh, remember? Yeah.
yeah, and we got that recording of Happy Feet saying he's Ange out. You know how long that was ago?
He was
Harry.
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 Garth.
Harry Scarf, innit? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I call him Happy Feet, innit? He basically, for a very long time has, listen, you know how long that was ago? That was, we're in February, well, we're in January 2025. I'm thinking it's at the start of the year.
Bro, I've been
Last
out
year,
since
yes.
February last year, so it's almost been a
Yeah.
year for me. Yeah.
It's almost been a year for me as well.
Hitting anniversaries and that, you know, that's crazy.
Bro, no, I'll be so real,
Oh,
bro.
my-
Me and Haz have been we've been
Proud
Ange out
Ange
for a
out
very
for a
long
year.
time.
Yeah, man.
You know,
1 year
so
anniversary.
out of all the fan base,
Oh, my God.
out of all the fan base, I'll tell you straight, I can't accept this shit. So I don't watch
I
it,
get you.
and I don't tolerate it. And when people start to defend it, I say they're not true fans, because generally speaking, you would want Tottenham to win games. The standard is this is the standard out of forget what you believe in. Ange in, Ange out, Levy in, Levy out, Enoch in, Enoch. Forget all that shit. The standard should be we should win matches. In fact, we should be better than our opponents. We're not. We're clearly not. We struggle every single week.
TJ, he was speaking about the title challenge last season. We
Tell
lucky
me
to stay
about it,
up.
bro.
We lucky
Tell
to stay
me
up.
about it. Tell me about it.
Man's
We
talking
can't even
about
say
title
that.
challenges.
You know
We're
what he
lucky
was
to stay
saying?
up.
You know what he was speaking about?
Yeah.
He was speaking about the relegation battle, bro.
Really?
Relegation fight, you know.
We're actually in
Oh,
it though.
man.
It's
We
not
are
even
in
like a
it.
joke.
We're right
We
in
might
it.
be in a relegation battle. We're seriously in one. For me, it was
seriously
last
in one.
season. Obviously, it started really well, and I was behind him. That Chelsea game was the first little red flag for me. It's like, what's going on here? Go down to 9 men and die with a high line. What's all that about? But for me, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said 5th at the end of the first season. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. We ended the season crap. I will judge this fellow in his second season because that's what he's constantly said himself. Second season, right? I will judge him on what he does in the second season. He's had 3 transfer windows. Whilst he's not had loads and loads of money, he's been backed more than the last 2 managers. And in his second season, where he always wins things, where he's always successful,
wow.
we currently sat 15th in the league table. For me, it was that Ipswich game where I was bordering on it, but that Ipswich game was like, it's just not going to work. There's no.
So remember you changed your mind.
consistency.
Was it when
There's
the one we lost
nothing.
to Ipswich, you mean, this season?
Ipswich, yeah. So I was sort of last season I was Ange. The beginning of this
I remember,
season,
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I was having doubts, but I thought I'll give him a little bit of time. And then Ipswich, we lose that game. And it's like, yeah, this is just, I think that followed up the 4-0 win against City, or the 4-0 win might have been the one after, but it was like we'd pick up a great result and then pick up a crap one, it's like there's no consistency.
Literally,
It's causing us to get
And now we
injuries.
now
And
we
it
have
was also-
consistency at least.
It was also the comment that he came out with before that Ipswich. I've never heard, I'm okay with conceding goals. That's what he
Oh
said.
yeah,
Now-
the entertainment
Now,
is more
people
important,
translate that, yeah.
bro. That
People
fucking pissed me
translate
off.
that- People translate that to, he was sort of saying we'll score more than the opposition. No, he wasn't. He literally said, as long as we can score goals, I'm okay with
Sim,
conceding
I'm still
goals.
Ange, but I'm losing faith. Sim.
That's
Sim.
how you lose
Fuck
games.
me. Fuck me
Conceding
with
goals.
fuck. So fucked, man. If he's
And
still
then on the
Ange,
Thursday
fuck
of
me.
the Thursday of the
fuck.
Roma game, he's coming out with stuff on that game saying, as long as we're entertaining, mate. And it's just people say this guy has a winning mentality and always wins things. His biggest backers. He's one thing. Yeah, in Scotland, in Australia, you're being patronising. No, I'm not.
No,
These
Scotland,
leagues are
we
nowhere
don't
near
count.
as good as the Premier League.
Just so you know,
That's not
next
patronising. That's factual.
next managers go. Ange is apparently 1.5, but I think that means he's quite high. But
Yeah, it's because every other manager's been sacked by this point, so it's just Ange left.
there's no one
isn't
left.
it?
There's still
Yeah,
Victor
fam.
Pereira, Pep
But you
Guardiola.
see, you say that everybody else has been sacked at this point, and so it's just Ange to go. Look, for me, the fact that the board is not backing him, we haven't seen signings because they've said they're gonna back him. They said, and we haven't seen no signings.
Yeah, man.
Makes
This
me
isn't backing him.
question everything.
This isn't backing him. This is
Although-
keeping him employed. You know,
although
keeping him
I'm
active,
Ange
giving
out,
him benefits. Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah, although I'm Ange out, I'm still like, cool. The board have said they're gonna back you. So where is his players? And for me,
Where is the
I don't want to fight a relegation battle with Ange. I'd rather fight a relegation battle with
Get Big
someone
Sam
else.
in.
Sean
Get Big
Dyche.
Sam in, lads. It will save us.
Sam,
but no,
Vice, Redknapp.
my point is this, innit? I'd rather fight a relegation battle if it comes to it with someone else. You know why? It could be anybody. It can even be any of us. You know why? Because at least then I'll be so no, bro. You might think I'm deluded, innit? But at least then the board has said or tried something different. Do you get where I'm coming from? Instead of backing Ange and going through this relegation battle with Ange, they've decided to change something. That will give me some sort of hope. But the fact that the board have not even bought nobody for him, and they're not even looking to boot him out the club, it makes me question why I'm even supporting Tottenham. We're fucking limbo, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know,
pretty
bro.
much, yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
Why,
I mean,
why are we supporting
consistency now.
Tottenham, bro?
It's just
No, but for
consistently
real
losing.
though, that's the question that we
Yeah.
have to all ask ourselves. Why are we supporting this club? When
I
it's
got
shit
it.
like this, you have to turn it off.
I'm saying I haven't bought anything Tottenham related or purchased anything Tottenham related in like over a decade, fam. I'm 22. I haven't purchased anything. I don't see the point. Like all the money goes to
Problem is,
Levy
and I'm
anyway.
getting
Like,
so much- I might as well say this. Yeah, I'm not getting so much shit for this. But you know, you're saying I'm racist, yeah. so,
Oh.
so
Who said you're
no.
racist?
I know you're joking.
No,
I know
okay.
you're joking.
All right, context. No, you have to contextualize it, yeah, because
Anyway,
because
but,
Robbie don't watch
you're
the
not
videos.
this.
No.
I was
don't know what's going
on. I was with someone at work about Tottenham fans
Yeah.
in general, and I was like, I'm so sick of these people coming to just to watch Son. They're not real Spurs fans. But this is the point. This is the
Yeah.
point because they're not real. Some of them might be. Some of them from Korea might be. Most of them are probably not though. They're only here
Okay.
to watch Son. So our fan base, when you say why are we still watching the game, because we have a lot of tourists, a lot of day trippers, a lot of people come for the experience. Let's say unexperienced fans. Right?
What Levy has done very well is basically
I think you're
divide the
bang on.
fan base, innit?
I didn't want to sound like I
fan
was
base
racist,
has
but I
been-
don't know how to phrase
No,
it.
no.
It doesn't come across
I have
racist, though. You're right, though.
I have to explain the context to Robbie in it, but basically, like Levy has diversified the fan base, which is a double-edged sword. Like, it's a good thing in terms of bringing in money and bringing that stuff, but when you're not using that money to further the aspirations of the club, then at that point it
Exactly.
becomes a double-edged sword because now
It's a good thing
we
for the
want you out.
business here, but not for
for
the
the
atmosphere.
business, yeah, exactly, for the atmosphere or for even for the ambition at that point, because again, like if they're coming for entertainment for a good time out, they don't really care if you win the game that much, innit? Like they might be upset, but it's like watching like a TV show, innit? Like if the episode's done, you're upset, but you go watch something else, innit?
You
Like,
move
that's
on.
how-
You move on, innit? You
move on, innit? And it's like the people who actually care and it sticks with them that we've lost
Like
and all
us.
that type of stuff. We can't like form like a whole thing because there's so many different people, so many different intentions in the ground now. And like you see it at like Anfield, you see it at Old Trafford now. Like those used to be fortresses back in the day. Like everyone was on the same page, same unison, and even up in Liverpool, they're getting the same kind of thing where people are coming from all over the world now, and it's just not the same atmosphere it used to be even like 5-10 years ago at this point. And Levy has literally just been the exact same thing for that. Like we're getting Travis Scott concerts, 50 Cent concerts, go-karting, Formula One, all this type of stuff out of stadium. And people are just coming for completely different
You
reasons.
know where else he's going? Is it just the Tottenham Stadium in England 50's going or not?
I think it's mainly just us, to be honest. I don't know.
God's
If there's
sake.
any other-
I didn't want
I'm
to
not-
pay,
think it's just
bloody
us.
Levy more money to watch
I'm
50
I'm not gonna lie to you, innit? Yeah, like I said, I've already checked out. Like, I'll be so real in it. Yeah, I've already checked out in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If 50 Cent is going to Tottenham, I might go. Fuck it, bro.
TJ, bro, I'm tempted to go.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not tempted to go, but I don't want to give him more money.
I'm not going, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
He
going. Man.
already. Yeah.
If I want to listen to 50 Cent, I'll just go on YouTube Music, fam. You know, like
No,
that.
but
I'm
I
not-
want to see him live.
Nah,
bro.
but in real life, bro, it's different, bro. You can't say that, my brother. Real
No,
life.
not when it comes to Levy. I'm not giving Levy money. If it's just 50 Cent in general, cool, innit? But
It's
this
true,
is
though.
Levy we're
OJ
talking
Blige
about.
as well,
Split.
and Davido. I think that's the three.
Yeah.
I think. I want to
Hey,
see
what?
him live.
You going to the next game? At home?
It was Leicester.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, hopefully we'll have a new manager by then.
Oh, he's
What
back
makes
in
you-
Levy, guys.
Oh, wait,
He's
wait,
back
but
in
wait,
Levy,
wait, wait.
guys.
What makes you go to the
I don't,
games? Like,
bro, I paid for my ticket already, bro. I paid for a season ticket.
yeah, I know, innit? But why don't you just sell it on, innit?
What's someone
Sell
else
it
that
on,
sits in
bro.
my place? What's the difference then?
You're getting some money back.
I
Your
might as well go
pocket,
enjoy.
fam.
They'll always fill out that stadium, no matter how many people.
It doesn't matter if I
As
sell
you
my
said
ticket
earlier,
or not. They're
as
still
we
gonna
were
sell it
talking
out.
about, There are so
Yeah.
many people that go for day out. Personally, I won't give any money to the club shop. I mean, any Spurs shirts that I buy, they're not from
But
the
Robbie, I
club shop. I'm
haven't
not going
got
to
a
say
Spurs
anymore. I don't want to
shirt
get
in
you in trouble, Has.
You know, since when
But-
Yeah,
say knocked
Fairs.
down White Hart Lane, that's the last
Yeah.
season I ever bought a Spurs shirt. I bought
Yeah,
one
don't
since
go
then.
anywhere near the club
I
shop.
bought, I haven't been to the club shop since then.
Yeah, I think I've been to like
Fair
2
enough, fair
games in the last couple of years. I don't want to, man. The atmospheres aren't great.
It's
Just
shit,
the
honestly.
feeling
The
around
atmosphere is
the
crap.
place is-
It's
It's pointless. I don't get any real
Probably when you
enjoyment
look
out of
around, yeah, I guess it's for me. It's a bit different because I'm sitting in the West anyway. But even in the others, I know what happened to him. But
No.
there's no atmosphere, man. Like it's just dead. Like there's no one really cares that much. That's the
Yeah.
disappointing thing. Like
Yeah.
no one cares that much. So
That was
like
thinking
now
5-1
things are
down
going
to
wrong.
Liverpool is crazy.
Unless we still have him by Leicester, and this is why I wanted to sack him now because at least if we bring in a new manager, go and buy number 6. Because if we don't buy number 6, like we're gonna keep leaking goals. And
We're
This
not
is why I
going
don't
to.
want to play with Dunn though. It's
That's
massive.
why
what
we need to get
that's
rid
the
of
main
him.
thing. That's
This is why
one
we
of the
need to get
two
rid of him.
reasons, man.
that's why we need
Yeah,
to get rid of him.
that's one of the reasons. But even the
Yeah.
other reason, Levy ain't gonna
Yeah.
spend money on a world class 6. He ain't gonna pay the
No,
wages for it.
I don't even need one of world classes. I'll bring back Skip or Hope. Can we cancel Hope?
Yeah, but that's not good enough at this point, though. At this point, that's not good enough.
We need
though.
someone to keep us up, bro. We need someone.
Yeah, but Skip and Højbjerg aren't the players to be doing that.
It's
like,
better than
if we're
nothing
being
though.
honest.
I hear your point.
No, it is
It's
better than
not
nothing, to
having
be
a
fair.
6.
It is to be
Yeah,
fair, but remember the reason we're so desperate for a 6 is because of this system. Like, if a new manager comes in and implements something different, we may not necessarily need a 6.
We do need it. Elijah, you say that, yeah. I no disrespect, yeah, but we're probably the only club in Europe and the only team in Europe that doesn't play with number 6.
But is that down to the manager though? That's down
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
manager.
that's why I wanted to get rid of the manager. I was bringing.
I agree with you, but
Yeah.
I'm saying it in a sense of we know that we need a 6, right? Like, I'm not saying we don't need a 6, but I'm saying the reason we need a 6 so desperately right now is because of the tactics of the manager. Like, if you sack the manager and bring in a new manager with a different playing style, yes, we'll still need a 6, but it won't be so desperate to the point. Like, because right now we're playing. Because right now, like, if we have our full starting 11, yeah, we play one midfielder as a single pivot. Like, the only reason we're changing little things now is because of the injuries. But let's say we have our entire starting team, starting 11. We play with one person. We play Bentancur as a single pivot. If we play 2 people as a double pivot at the 6, automatically that's half the responsibility shared.
We're on Tottenham TV, Robbie. Danny Kiriakou. Mate, we've woken up Danny Kiriakou. I can't believe that's actually happened.
I don't even know.
What's
What
he
that is.
said?
No. I'm saying I'm surprised he's actually on stream because, bro, he's never been on streams in like a
I
year,
haven't seen him in a while. Yeah.
No, he was messaging me for a while, but anyway,
Yes.
I'm surprised. The fact that Danny's going on streams says a lot, man. Like, he must be fuming.
Fairs.
Basically,
Yeah,
this
people
just
Elijah,
don't know, man.
he doesn't really. He used to go on streams a lot, but he doesn't really go on that much. And for him to come
So
on,
yeah,
for him to come on,
it
it says a
speaks
lot, bro.
volumes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying in terms of like, because we have a single pivot, pretty much we need it. We need someone like world class at that point. In fact, just for this system alone. But if we play
Alright.
like, let's say if we play like a 4-2-3-1, we're gonna have 2 holding midfielders. So at that point, we wouldn't necessarily need 2 world class players or world class systems. So
As in,
like we can
essentially
literally
play
have 2.
Sarr and Basuma just further back. Is that what you're saying, basically? Just
Yeah,
for
like
example,
we can. Like, we'll
or
still
Sarr
need
and
a
Bentancur or
6.
something like that.
Yeah, like we'll still need a 6, but it won't be
Yo,
as
hold on.
desperate
The
as we
door,
need now.
my pizza's now finally here. Hold on 1 second.
Just
Now
the
we're here, bro.
announcement.
Now it's here, innit? But yeah,
Because
that's basically what I'm saying is
I'm probably gonna order a pizza now because he's maybe on pizza.
fair, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Fucking pizzas, man. I got pizzas in the freezer. I might whack one in the oven. I can't lie, but
I'm hungry, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
yeah,
do you know what I mean, bro? It's just depressing, like, honestly. But
I don't think it's just a number 6 though. It's just having no cover for the centre backs at all. It's like if you
That's
stopped
it, yeah.
inverting both the fullbacks as well, at least then when teams were breaking us, you'd have cover in the wide areas. You look at most of the goals we've conceded, even today for that goal where it's crossed to Tarkowski at the back post. No one's marking him. No one. When we're caught out in transition, the fullbacks are inverted. The fullbacks are inverted. It's mad, man. We just need some cover for those centre backs, especially when you're playing that high line with Dragazin and Gray. I don't even know if Gray was centre back. What was Gray doing today? It was like I was trying to figure out. I'm going, is he a
you know what it
6?
was,
Is he an
right?
8? Is he a centre back?
Nah, you know what it was, Robbie. I'm gonna tell you how we set up. No, I'll tell you how we set up in it. So 3-4-3 in it. Let's say it was a 3-4-3. What would happen is we'd use the back 3 to build out from the back. basically, if we're able to solidify possession, we have Everton on the back foot, not necessarily counter-attack, but they're defending us and they're not pressing. What would happen is Archie Gray would supply help down the right-hand side. And if the ball's on the right-hand side. So if the ball's on the right-hand side, you'll have Ben Davies and Dragusin as the two centre-backs. And then you'll have basically everyone up forward. Archie Gray will provide support to Porro on the right-hand side. And Porro will basically be the winger. Kulusevski would roam. Now, basically, put a mirror on that. That's what it was on the left side. If the ball's on the left side, Davies goes up, supports who was on the left, Maddison, and Maddison will start creating. Kulusevski would then become a shadow striker, making runs into the box like Brendan Johnson. And then you'd basically have Ben Davies push forward as a left winger to support that. And that's basically, and then you have Gray and Dragusin as the two centre backs there.
Right.
That's
Did you
basically
say
how
Ben
it
Davies
went.
show us play left wing?
He would basically push up, yeah. He would push up to provide support to Maddison.
Like
That's
a wing
basically
back
how it
sort of
works.
thing, yeah.
That's how it
if
worked.
it
And then
was
it
me,
wasn't
would it-
until, and then when
sorry.
Dragusin came off, when Dragusin came off for Richarlison, that's when we saw that the more natural back four, Gray, Davies, Spence, and Porro. That's when we saw natural back four.
They went in it.
Yeah, but that's basically how it was for the first half. Like whenever the ball's on the right side, you see Archie Gray on hugging the touchline, going forward. Like there was times where there was a ball by Everton's corner flag. Archie Gray's up there pressing him. I'm like, how the fuck are you up there? You're the
it's
centre back.
mad.
You're a right centre back. Why are you
It's
up
mad.
there pressing
But
him?
I saw Gray play right. I thought at some point we were playing back four. I thought he was playing right back initially because he was taking throws on
Yeah.
the right. Then I saw him at centre back at some point, so I thought he tucked in. Then I saw him in midfield. I was like, where is this guy playing? Like,
You know what it is?
Right.
It's because like literally the way we had set up here, we'd have if we played like base positions on the right touchline, you'd have three players. You'd have Kulusevski, Porro, and you'd have Archie Gray. So basically, them three were all kind of just inverting.
Hovering in
Well, not
that bit.
inverting, but they were hovering in space. So if Kulusevski would make a run forward, Porro would invert, Gray would overlap. If you have Porro inverting, Gray would hug the touchline. So if they lose the ball, Porro would sprint back. So basically, and that's what it was on the left side too. So they're all just kind of interchanging and moving. But that's the freedom football that I'm talking about. It's freedom football. Archie Gray is not
Yeah,
a
it's
creator.
weird.
You know what I'm saying? Porro is not an inverted centre mid or whatever you want to call an inverted position. He's not that. So all this freedom stuff, you're basically putting them in positions which they're not going to succeed in because they're not built for
All right.
that.
Quick question
It's
I've got
just
for you
chaos,
guys.
really.
Quick question I've got for you guys. What could Ange do to change it up?
What I would
Leave.
do simply for me, what I would do is don't invert the fullbacks, invert the forwards, as in invert Sonny, invert if you can put Kulusevski there or even Johnson, invert the forwards. So play like a narrow three and play if you're going to stick with the four at the back. Because we've got lack of defenders, right? I would play a three, but you ain't got much defenders, and play the fullbacks as natural fullbacks, like overlapping. So they just then forwards just invert and then they tell the two. Whoever midfielders he picks, they Sar and Bentancur by example, and tell them to sit. So then at least you have like a three or something, 3 or 4 like further back players, and then you have because we don't have a number 6. Then I'll just tell Maddison to play just high up near Solanke or whoever's up front.
So you think that will change our fortunes if he was to invert the forward?
Make it simple. Just make it simple, bro. Like this guy complicating everything. I swear to God. Like he just.
I think we just need to promote the idea of crossing the ball, and we need to have players on the wing. Like I would play Porro as a right winger. No, I'm actually being so serious because Brendan Johnson's useless.
He just needs to be out wide, bro.
Yeah, Kulusevski on the right is borderline useless. So I would, especially at this point in the season, so I would rather put Porro as a right winger because he actually crosses the ball. And I'd actually want to put Mikey Moore as a left wing because he actually crosses the ball in the air. He doesn't just whip balls across the ground, innit? And obviously Solanke's down injured now, and we have Richarlison basically as our striker option. But Richarlison likes to attack the ball, is very aggressive. Solanke is great in the air. He's good in the air. And we need to basically be like, we scored against Newcastle. How? Because Porro whipped in a ball. And Solanke outmaneuvered Dan Burn. He was like 7'7", and he managed to score a header. And these are things that we create a lot of problems. And Porro is especially dangerous when he's whipping the ball in. So we need to just prioritize the fact that, we have target men who don't mind getting in the air on our team. We have Solanke and we have Richarlison. We have to play to their strengths. If they're shutting down the wings, now we have Maddison and Kulusevski there who can help carry the ball or can pick out an intricate pass. And then we have to make sure we set up with an actual defensive line. I would probably go with something like, even a 4-3-3 would work. It's just the way you implement it. Like, don't invert the fullbacks. Just let the fullbacks go. Or if you want to start Porro as a winger and go with a more defensive back four, go with that with at least one midfielder to kind of help that out, create some triangles so we're good in possession, and then just let the attack do the attacking. It cross the ball in, have Maddison and Kulu there to pick up the pace if we need to. That's the simplest way to play, man. Just play simple. Don't go too crazy with it.
Complicated and everything, man. Honestly, it's just
Yeah, I
don't
agree
go
with
crazy
both
with
of
it.
you. Yeah, I think both of you are pretty much bang on. I mean, personally, if I was to choose like a formation, I think a 5-3-2 would work pretty well. Have Porro and Udogie, if both are fully fit, out wide, crossing balls. I think Son is that inside forward running on. Solanke is the target man because he can play that role really, really well. Play with a 6, 8, and 10 as your midfield three, one of each. I think that would work. And I just think, as I say, it doesn't necessarily have to be one formation. Like you say, a 4-3 could work, but you've just got to change little things. Maybe don't invert the fullbacks. Play with a 6. Drop that line back a little bit. You know, just little changes to each formation. It's not the formation; it's the way this manager's implementing it. It's not 4-3-3. It's just how he's using it. The fact that you've got no 6 covering your centre backs, you're inverting both fullbacks. No wonder teams are attacking us so easily in wide areas. And every time a team wins the ball off us in transition,
That's the only way they
play it to
score.
their wide man. If they can play it to their wide man quick enough, goal. We saw it in that Newcastle game, whether it was a handball or not. For me, it wasn't. Bergvall loses the ball, Jordan, and bang to Anthony Gordon. He's in. He's in because Porro been close enough to him because he's been inverted and then can't cover. Draka's in today when Enjoy's running at him. He should do better, in my opinion, because he goes to commit and then looks like he sort of backs out. He should do better. And at one point in time, he's got to put in a challenge. But at the same time, where's your fullback? Where's your fullback to cover your wide player? Draka's in sort of there. The high line, you know, has already been exposed. He's the only player down that side. So it's just like, it's one of them. You just need more cover defensively for me. And I think you don't need your whole, you know, team to be interchanging roles. I think you want that one player, your number 10 for me, basically allow them to free roam. And for me, Maddison or Kulusevski, if the rest of the team are really doing their jobs, positionally aware, if you change the formation a bit, maybe play with the 6, fullbacks out wide, if you play one of them in the 10, I think we get the best out of them. I really do, because just allow them to have that space and they'll be able to really thrive for me. But it's just the tactics under this guy. And when he does adapt, I think, okay, it looks like he's going with a back 3 today. And then I see, you know, I see Maddison on the left. And I'm like, why? What's going? Why can't we just play players in their correct positions? Maddison 10. It's not rocket science. Play him in the 10. Porro's a wing back who thrives out wide. Play him as a wing back out wide. Stop trying to get these players to do things they're not good at. You know,
Literally, and Maddison will
So
catch
you know,
flack for
I
that
put
too.
on a
man.
video after his last game. This is just empty words. Get this manager out. Should I read you some of the prize I got? Shut up, mate.
who put this video out?
No, this is on Haters TV, you know, on Instagram.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Look at some of the comments I get. I goes, this is just empty words. Sack this manager before he relegates us. This is last game. He goes, some guy goes, shut up, mate. Take Spurs out your mate name Gremlin. Honestly, these people are just like,
Mate, you should see one of the comments. I put it in the Tottenham Away group chat. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
There was a
About
guy who commented,
seconds, was it?
and the first thing he says is, even if we were second, it doesn't mean we'd be doing better.
What?
Sorry,
I saw that and I was like, what the fuck?
I can't.
I actually don't understand that. I don't actually understand what it
It
means.
doesn't mean we're doing better. Well, yes, it does, because we've gotten better results and therefore we're far higher in the table. It's just, I've never seen such stupidness.
Our
Even
fan
like
base is
during Conte and
Our fan base
Jose,
has no
the
self-respect.
fans were never saying this. It's
Sorry, I
just
had to
like,
say this.
it's almost like some of our fans, because opposition fans have said we're entertaining, because whilst they're watching us score 2 or 3, they're watching us concede 4 or 5.
For a neutral it is.
Constantly.
For a
And
neutral it
Spurs
is.
fans are latching onto that entertaining tag. Certain Spurs fans to back this guy. Sorry, I'm not entertained. Entertained is enjoying something. You know, being entertained is like really getting into something. I'm not enjoying seeing my team being outplayed by Everton, conceding 3
That's a
goals
fact.
in the first half.
I can't
That's
enjoy
enjoying
a game
the
if
Arsenal
we
game,
don't
man.
win.
Bro,
If we don't
no,
win, I can't
exactly.
enjoy it.
It's not
Everton
entertaining.
had scored like what 1 goal or something in their last few games before today, and they scored 3 in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Bro,
I think it was
Calvert-Lewin had
45, but I agree.
But you know what the alarming thing is, isn't it? It's more or less the elder generation that is better, that are protecting this manager.
No, it's
But
not.
actually-
It's not. It's not.
I'll
it's
be
not
so real in it, yeah. No, I'll be so real. In my workplace, there's two long-term supporters. One's 66 years old, and another one is on the ages of 50 to something. And they're in love with Ange. They think it's all merry-go-round.
I know who you're talking about. I can think of one.
So it makes no sense, though.
I know who you're talking about. I can think of one. I'm not gonna say his name because I respect him. But
let's not do it because
no.
last
But
time
I'm
we said
talking
that,
about people that I work with, innit?
Social security number.
You
and
know,
all of
I'm
this,
talking
you
about
might as well
people that I work with,
Everything
innit?
other
Yeah,
than his name.
Yeah, literally.
I'm talking about people that I work with, innit?
bro, I
Like,
can
he's-
think of 2 or 3 older YouTubers.
But I know who you're talking about. I already know who you're on. It's the older generation that are
Put in the
protecting
chat,
him.
Has.
Bro,
Has put in the chat.
Bro,
I'm
I won't say
interested
the
to see
name,
who
you
you
know.
meet. Put it in the chat. I'm interested to see who you meet.
bro, I know what he's talking about, bro. I don't know why you don't want to say it, fam. Like, you might as well just say the name, bro.
I'll put it in the group chat anyway. But because you told me not to call out people, bro, so I'm not calling out people.
But it's true though. No, but it's true though. But
To be fair, these are not the
but
names
let's
I
be
thought
real,
of.
you
Okay,
know.
fair enough.
No,
I think
but it's
young
true though.
young fans as well, bro. On Twitter, you go on X, yeah. I tweet something about Ange, or I go on Instagram, like I just told you. These fans will call me Gremlin, all this stuff. They're actually younger fans, bro. I'm like, what the fuck are you? How are you backing this manager? Like,
as soon as people like start insulting you, I'm like, all right, cool. So you have nothing to add to the because trust me, I've been doing YouTube for years.
No,
and
not him,
like,
not him. But I know who you're talking about.
nah, it's not my man. But
not
yeah, like I was making commentary videos since 2023. I've been doing like videos before that. I just turned on the camera 3 months ago, yeah, and I got subscribers. That's not how that works, innit? So I've been called so many things to the point where it's like people online cannot move me on how I feel about myself.
I don't care about them. It's just like these people, like.
But it just shows me that they don't have an argument in it, so that's why I don't take it seriously. Yeah.
But you know what is though? But you know what is the damning thing is they're part of the problem because it's the elder generation that we look up to, and if they can't see why it's wrong, bro, our fan base is just broken, bro. I'll be so real. I was saying to this guy, like, if we do get relegated, it's because you're allowing this to happen. Instead of drawing the line and saying enough is enough, it's not good enough, you're saying, okay, it's all right. Let's take with it, bro. I don't see where he's gonna get a next win.
I don't either. It's gonna be that last Europa League game, not the Hoffenheim one, the next one.
Oh, the one the day before my birthday. Yeah, hopefully we'll win that game.
Yeah. We'll win that game, innit? Probably. You know what I'm saying? Big up Adam in the chat, but yeah, probably we'll win that game.
Yeah, thank you. Someone gets it.
Yeah.
At least Robbie, you know what gets me, yeah?
Like Robbie was Ange,
you know what,
for example, and you're a younger fan, right? But you were like never like disrespectful towards us who were like Ange out, whatever, or like calling us names, and you give us like footballing reasons, like that's why I respect you. And I was like, you know, you decide now you're Ange out, that's fine, but it's not because
for me. It was just giving us wait until what it does. Until
what I'm saying is, like, if you're still Ange now, Robbie, if you're still Ange now, Robbie, I could, like, you're fine because you wouldn't come on here and start.
Even like but Robbie's like Happy Feet, bro. He was always against us two, innit? Let's be real, innit? The dynamic of our love, it was always against the crowds, innit?
Yeah.
But bro, I'll ride out for Harry.
Like, I hate you. I love you.
No,
That's basically what I'm saying.
No, but
Happy
Feet is a different level, though.
Stubborn, man. Some people are so stubborn. There are Spurs YouTubers out there who know things are going wrong right now, but they won't look back at something they said and go, "I was probably wrong on that one," because they're so bothered about being right, being behind this guy. They won't.
That's the thing I don't get.
I'll admit, we had that debate. I think it was around this time last year about Son. We had that debate about Son. I look back on that and go, "You know what? I think you were right there," but a lot of people won't. Because they just won't want to admit it.
Wait. Has this taken credit of my thing?
What do you mean? I said, Son, did you know how much?
Listen, Has, bro. Listen, Has. Let's not get it started. When I said Harry Kane needs to go, what did I say? When did I say? When did I want him gone?
Yeah, you want him gone.
Man City, when Man City came in for him, I said it's time for Harry Kane to go. Then I mentioned The next person we need to get rid of is Son.
Yeah.
I was literally the only person in the fan base that was saying this. Then Harry jumped onto it.
No, that's not true. Tell me why that's not true. Because
I jumped onto it. It's crazy.
Why this is
No
not
diddy,
true,
man.
TJ?
Jump
I
the
used to get
bandwagon.
before I
did
met you, TJ, I got weekly crap from what's that guy? Will, what is his name on Tottenham away?
Will.
Stewart.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Stewart.
I haven't seen him in a minute. What is he doing now?
This is before I even knew you, bro. I weekly crap from him, but to criticize
Was it Will Stewart, do you mean?
Yeah, Will Stewart, yeah. Man, he gave me weekly shit. Now Son's doing crap. He doesn't even turn up. But like, what I'm saying is like, he's weekly shit because I'll criticize Son in the Conte season. I'll be like, we need to get this guy going before we lose money on him because in 2 years we're not going to get any money back for him. We need to sell him now. And a lot of people were saying, oh, we should have sold him 2 years ago. Now they're saying that now. But like, I was one of the few people. Yeah, I get so much shit, TJ, for it. Yeah, bro. In the comments, I got.
I know, bro. Listen, Hats, I'm pulling your foot.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
so I was like, well, bro, you know, I used to go on Spurs Kings TV, bro, and I'll get abuse in the chat for criticizing Son, I remember.
Yeah, but
Let's
so
be
many
real,
who have
yeah.
been against the narrative that people want to like peddle. It's like
I saw
look
how
at
much
the
abuse
comments
you
on
got.
Stell's videos.
Yeah.
I saw the video comments on Stell's videos from a few months ago and stuff, and people commenting nasty things because he was against the signing of Timo Werner.
Well, yeah, I remember
You know,
that.
it's
I
mad.
remember that.
Huh?
I've got
Timo
comments on my
Werner.
videos and stuff.
Yeah, bro,
I've got
go on,
comments
go
on
on,
my
like, go on,
videos
yeah.
and stuff. It's like,
Go on, we are
your
top
forehead's
TV,
massive. It's
Stell.
like, yeah, it is. Let's debate football. I'm not denying that my forehead's massive. Let's talk about what we're debating here. Is Son good enough? But people who are against your opinion, they won't actually bring up facts. Like the guy we were talking about earlier, Hippie. Right after I'll say his name, I don't care.
That's
Like,
fine.
he
He's
won't
not-
actually.
Don't worry, Robbie.
he won't
I'll be
put up
honest.
facts.
I'll be clipped tomorrow on his channel. This guy, he's against. It'll be about me.
Yeah, but no,
I
it's
wish
people
you
like
would.
him.
I wish you will because that would make my news channel. I ain't gonna
It
lie,
was
bro.
people.
That
I'll be
would
on
make
his
my
news
It was
again. I'll be
people
on
like
his
him,
news.
yeah. It was people like him, and in the comments, who were going after everyone who was against Ange, but with no facts, just using the same old things. You're not real Spurs fans, you know. You're not behind the
our
team.
players,
I've seen what Ange has done. Back the players. You know, you're not a true Spurs fan again. I've supported Spurs for this long. I've seen this and that. Extremely patronising. Where are the facts? Okay, you're behind Ange, fair enough, but why? Because I want him to succeed. Yeah, cool, but why do you think he's going to succeed? Well, because he needs time. Yeah, but why?
Oh,
And they won't give you a reason because there isn't one now. There isn't a reason
Nah,
why
there
we
isn't.
should
That's
stick
why
by
I'm
this
going.
guy.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
some
why
people say
I don't see a light.
attacking football. Oh, big up, Alex. I haven't seen you in chats for ages, bro. Big up, man. I haven't seen you
Man,
for
like
ages.
Alex.
Yeah, Alex Hilton. I haven't seen him in ages, bro. He used to write steak in every chat. And then
I
big
thought
up
you were on
Alex.
about box office for a second. I thought
Oh
box
no, box
was
office
gonna
went on
come
my channel a few weeks ago, Robbie. It was
Box
brilliant,
office is
man.
great, man. I love.
He's
Box
probably lost
office.
his shit, bro.
He's
Big up Box
hilarious.
Office,
He's
No,
so
you know what?
good.
We've been on
Every time,
streams with box office quite a few times, man.
No, I mean he's been on my channel once. I'm saying I want to get him on more, but like he doesn't come on that much because he's
No,
probably
he
on
does.
some, like,
When we're streaming, he does come on.
he's only been on once. It's not a big deal, bro. It's just sometimes he's busy.
No,
Yeah, but you know when
I'm sure
when he
it's been
comes on
many
a stream,
No,
when he
he's
comes on a
times.
stream, yeah, it's about to get
streams.
good.
It's my other streams, TJ. Yeah.
I hear it, man.
Maybe it's other streams. In fact, yeah, maybe it's other streams.
Might have been
I
other
don't know,
channels,
man.
innit?
Yeah, would you take
Yeah.
Poch if Herrera said no? Yes, I would. Give me Poch right
Yeah.
now.
It's just Ange. I'm just Ange out, fam. Whoever comes in, innit? But Ange.
I
put
genuinely
Robbie-
think, yeah,
Put
I
Elijah
genuinely
as
think.
manager, Robbie as his assistant, and TJ as director of football.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I genuinely think that. I genuinely think any manager right now in the Premier League would have us higher this season than this guy does. Don't mean I want any manager in the Premier League because there's ones who aren't great. But I'm looking, is there any manager in the Premier League right now who would be doing a worse job than this guy is with his squad of players?
No.
I can't think of one. Even down the bottom, the new Wolves guy, the Southampton guy, would they be doing as bad as
McKenna will do better.
as us? McKenna would be doing better. It wouldn't be great. I don't want these guys, but they'd be doing better. It shows how bad we're doing under this guy. You know, it really is a joke. It really is.
Mm.
Oh man.
Anyway, guys, it's almost 2 hours. We're going for wow. I can't believe we're going.
Yeah, man. Free flowing convo for 2 hours, man. That's
Yeah.
great, man.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
I guess anything else anyone wants to say before we close it out as well? Because I'm quite tired.
Yeah, I know
as
you're
well.
hungry as hell. Yeah, I know you're hungry.
See, you guys are not smart, man. I've been eating while you've been talking.
Bro,
Huh?
you're
I've been-
You know about me, fam. Worry about me.
You're one step ahead.
TJ must be
I'm
going.
well fed.
Mate,
Elijah wants to
I
stream
had
at 5
dinner like
o'clock,
2
and I'm
hours ago.
Oh,
you
so
see
you're
me
gonna want
chilling, man.
to
I just have a sense of class for the stream, innit? I'm not eating while we're live, you know.
And
Bro,
you got
I
Has,
didn't-
you got Has fasting right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Unwilling
I was
fasting
eating
and
pizza
that.
on stream on Friday. To be
He's
fair,
on,
though, I was
he's
so
on a
hungry.
hunger strike
Yeah, I saw you
until
eating on
Ange
stream,
goes.
bro. This guy's
Has
very
your hunger
unprofessional.
strike until Ange goes, isn't it?
Bro,
The thing is,
I'll tell you
Has
something
was like
stupid
this, bro.
idea.
He was like
There's
this,
a
yeah.
guy called Oris Talks
And
Football. Big up to Oris, yeah.
Yeah,
You
it was
might be
like this,
watching
yeah,
him
with the
later.
pizza here, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Fucking
Me
So
too.
hell.
one day, bro, I go on his stream. It's Deji and it's some Arsenal guy, MK Don. Big up Oris, yeah. So I come on stream like 5-10 minutes late, and it's a funny story. So I get on, and this Arsenal fan's going at Deji because it was before North London derby. That
Arsenal fan and MK Dons fan. Is his name Luca?
No. His name's called MK something. Anyway, he's not an MK
okay.
Don fan, but his name's MK something like Michael something.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Sure. Anyway, so him and Deji are going at it, and he's telling Deji, "You're not going to win. We're going to beat you, blah blah." And I'll come on stream like this, yeah, and I realize what's going on. So I was like, "Hey guys," and I go back, I get my M&Ms or whatever. I start eating like this. Everyone's just looking at me like this, like laughing their heads off, like. Bro,
Yeah.
You should have seen.
Do you know what
that coming,
annoys
bro.
me? Yeah, when it
Should've
starts
seen that
kicking off
coming.
on a stream,
There
obviously
he
no
is.
personal insults, but when it starts kicking off on a
Man, like
stream,
Oris
yeah,
with that.
and people in the
Man, like
comments start saying stuff like, "Oh, give it a rest. It's not fair, man. You know, we shouldn't be talking like this." Like, no, it's entertaining. Carry on. Keep kicking off. Keep the argument going. Don't involve me, but keep going. I'll sit with my popcorn.
Do you
enjoying
remember that stream
No,
I'm talking
same.
about when I came on? I was
Chill,
eating,
man.
Dairy Milk buttons and they were going off, Deji and
Oh,
Fucking
That's
very
funny,
I don't
man.
care, bro. I'll eat on stream live. I don't care, man. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat.
fast. I hear it, man. I fully hear it.
TJ's got class, bro. He's eating this pizza. I can't
Man,
say.
I'm just eating away, man. I don't even know what you men are talking about.
I'm not surprised, fam.
Yeah, but Oris,
I'm not
yeah, are you
surprised.
ready for relegation scrap? Yeah, in 2
I
weeks.
am ready, mate. Listen, championship season ticket. So I'm getting that sorted next season, man. Because, yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, if Southampton and Leicester were decent, both our clubs would be in that relegation zone. You know that, Harry? If
Yeah, you're right.
Leicester-
You're right, bro. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Just
I
heads up,
thought-
I'm a United fan. If you guys didn't know, so yeah, I'm
Okay, Fez. All right,
unfortunately,
Fez.
yeah. But yeah,
Nah, you got a
listen,
good manager though. So you got a
We
good
do.
manager.
we do, but our players are not. I'm sorry, they're not.
No, I'm
enough.
saying you got dead players and a good manager, but we got good players and a dead manager. So it's,
Wrexham away next year.
So wait, so is everyone on this panel Ange out? No,
Yep.
pretty
wow.
much, yeah.
Guys,
pretty
what happened to the process, man, guys? Because you're right.
Stop the process, bruv.
Oh, we
Listen,
Arteta fam. Hey,
No. Okay, let's be honest, guys. Daniel
Yeesh,
Levy,
my
you
bad.
know, you know the problems with Daniel Levy. No manager has succeeded under him. Let's get this right.
Yeah.
Mourinho, Conte, you know, other managers,
Mm.
but I don't know what you guys think about Ange now. Maybe I understand your frustration why you want him out because you're 15th. Like when I look at the table, it's right. And what is it?
Mm.
1 win and what? I think it's 1 win and 6 or something like that. So yeah, I understand the frustration. But when he's been Archie Gray centre back, when he's not even when he's not even a defender, then that is just a bit questionable. But
yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's just we know Levy is like the biggest issue in it. It's just
Yeah.
like for me, I always just like these men are employees in it, which is why I don't get too caught up in unless it's like a Fergie level manager or a Wenger or Mourinho at Chelsea in it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like elite managers in it. Man, this guy ain't no elite manager, fam. Like when's the last time we had an elite manager? Like we had Conte. Jose was past his prime to be fair in it, but this is why I don't get too hyped up with like managers and players. It's because they're employees, in it. Like they
Yeah.
can get hired and fired and all this stuff. They're employees. Like I'm not expecting Mandem to, because I work at Sainsbury's for 5 years. I don't expect Mandem to march for me if I get fired, innit? Like it's just not how it works. So my job as a fan is to assess the players that we don't think are good enough and voice it. Same thing with the manager. And with the stuff that with the tools he's been given, the money that's been spent on him, the squad that he has, he ain't done a good job, fam. So he gotta
No.
go. He gotta go. He ain't done a good enough job.
The standard for me, the standard is just not good enough. The standard has to be better than what it is right now. It's not good enough. The more we decide to support this manager, the more further we get further from our goal.
Mm.
In my opinion, he's not even doing the basics right. Be
He's
hard
not-
to beat.
Mm.
when you don't have the players and you don't have the style, you don't have for whatever reason. Example, I'll give you a good example. Arsenal don't have their players. Well, they're in an injury crisis as well. They've got quite a few out. The same as Tottenham. But bro, you know the difference between Arsenal and Tottenham? They win matches. We don't.
Yep.
Thing of Andrew,
Yeah, you're right.
when I see him in after match, oh man, his head's down. He's not even looking at the camera, you know. When I watch Andrew, when he's speaking, his head is always down. Like, what is going on? Like, cheer up, man, cheer up. But for me, right, I'm looking at an outside perspective. I believe that Levy should go before Ange.
All right, cool. Can I ask you a question? As you're like, pretty much, all of us are. We want Ange out now. Pretend this is United now. The standard is not good enough. I'm not talking about if you like Ange, if you think he's going to work, or if you think he has a future with Tottenham. I'm saying right now, what you're looking on the pitch and how we're playing, is it good enough to keep him on? Because if you say it is, where was this energy for Conte? Where was this energy for Mourinho? Where was this energy for Nuno? Where was this energy for Pochettino? I know you're a Man United fan, so look, for me, you're the wrong person to talk about these type of things. However, if it was a Ange in person, I'll be asking these vital questions, because for me, it's not right that Conte, Mourinho, Pochettino, even Nuno got sacked the way they got sacked. The fact that people are blindly putting their faith in a manager that one doesn't have the experience. You know, this is the thing. I was always against Ange coming in to Tottenham because one, I didn't think he had the experience to manage in the Prem personally. But then again, people were like, "Oh, we're not getting our manager." Cool, whatever. We got Ange. For me, I wanted Pochettino to come back personally. That was the person I wanted, right? He was meant to prove to us this season why he should be able to manage in the Prem. It's gone the other way around. He's proven why we shouldn't even have employed him. In fact, even more to it, he's using 101 excuses for his own downfall. Because although you might not have the key players to play your style, or you might have a lot of injuries, there was multiple moments this season where he could have changed his philosophy, or he could have changed it up. The fact that he was stubborn to the point where it's gotten like this, because now we're playing players out of position. The same manager that said, "Oh, Werner is my signing," it's the same manager I want to get out. So for me, he's not good enough. He will never be good enough. Any other manager with football knowledge will be better than Ange. Even look, bro. You know what? This is how bad it is. I can't even see us winning our next 5.
Neither can I.
That's
It's hard to, mate. It's really hard to. Look, I'm gonna have to shoot off in a minute, lads.
Man, viewing his mic, but didn't turn off his camera, bro. It's crazy. Big
Yeah,
ass
buy that for you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say quickly, lads, and then I'll have to shoot off. For me, it's
Wow, thanks.
Enoch and Levy are the reason we're not competing for leagues. They're the reason we're not winning trophies. But this manager has been back to a lot more than the last two, had us a lot higher in the Premier League table. The problems right now as to why we're 15th for me aren't the fact that Enoch and Levy haven't backed him, because they backed him more than the last few. They've given him better
100%.
players than the last few, right?
100%.
Jose wanted Skriniar, he got Rodon, right? Conte wanted Bastoni, he got Longley. This guy wanted Van de Ven, he got Van de Ven, he got Madison. He's gotten the players that this guy wanted, and he's still failing. He's had 300 million, close to that, I think, spent on him, and 15th with that amount of money with the squad that he has we should expect better. But lads, has Elijah,
Robbie, hold on
TJ,
before you go,
obviously all
bro.
the best, lads.
Wait,
Go on,
before you
go
go,
on.
before,
Yeah,
before you
go
go,
ahead.
wait,
Yeah.
before you go, you hit the nail on the head because for me, it comes down to this. I treat all the managers the same, regardless if it's Pochettino, regardless if it's Nuno, regardless if it's Ange. He has been backed more than any of the managers that were before him. We're
Screaming.
already 400 million pounds into this project, and we look like we're going backwards. And the fact that he's been, and the fact that he's been backed, proves to me that he needs to go.
Guys, please go subscribe to Lily White Lane. You can already. Big up.
Cheers, lads. Much appreciated. All the best, lads. Have a good one.
Take care,
Yeah,
man.
see you
In a
later,
bit,
buddy,
in a
man.
Good evening, bro.
bit, in a bit. The way I even look at it is like Oris, you're Man United fan, innit?
Yeah.
There's just think about like basically Ten Hag, innit? Like imagine Ange wins the Carabao Cup, innit? He's basically our Ten Hag, fam. Like the football's dead. No matter how much money they spend, the football will always be dead. They're not gonna get better. The tactics are shit. You're gonna get slapped all the time, but you managed to win a couple cups, innit? Like United, obviously 10, 20 times the club Tottenham is, innit? But like it's not acceptable, like, to have a man come in, win 2 trophies in 2 years, but play the way he's playing and look where it's going, innit? Like no amount of money was gonna save Ten Hag, innit, because he's shit. And it's basically the exact same thing.
The only difference,
Yeah.
Ten Hag's a criminal, and
No, but Ten Hag, so the difference between Ten Hag, at least he has proven, regardless of what you think about Ten Hag, yeah, at least he's
Yeah.
proven to get you over the line. He's won the trophies. Right now,
No, I'm saying it just in terms of the way it looks like, because like let's say Ange wins the Carabao Cup, innit? They're both gonna be managers who scumbag their way to cups and they're shit.
realistically, are we going to win that cup? Come on, the way we're going right
he's
now.
worse than Ten Hag. No, he's worse
Exactly.
than Ten Hag, 100%.
That's
He's
why
100%
I'm giving Ten Hag the benefit of the doubt. In this scenario, Ten Hag is way better than Ange.
But the reason I brought Ten Hag in is because Oris is a Man United fan, and he wanted to see it because he had said earlier that he would focus more on Levy out than Ange out at this point. And like the point I wanted to make basically is that you can spend the money on a manager, but if the manager's not good enough, he's just not good enough, innit? And Ten Hag is just one of those managers that he's just not good enough, especially for a Man United standard, innit? He's just not good enough. And obviously Tottenham, if we had Ten Hag and he won us 2 trophies, we'd be jumping for joy, innit? But the whole point is that we don't want to be that team that wins 2 trophies, but we're shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's just papering over the cracks, innit? And that's what we're worried about, because you're worried about as well, TJ, innit? If we win a trophy, it's going to paper over the cracks in terms of the major fan base, and we'll keep him. So that's what I'm saying. Like Ten Hag survived as long as he did because he won an FA Cup and he won a Carabao Cup, innit? If he didn't win those cups, he would have been sacked ages ago, like way before he did. So even though yes, Levy is the biggest problem, Levy has to go, ENIC has to go, all of that, innit? This manager just ain't the guy to rally around in order to protest for ENIC out and Levy out, because he's just not good enough of a manager to where even if he had the backing, he would have got it done. If we did it around Conte, 100% cool.
Oh, yeah.
Even Mourinho, I'd give it. Even Mourinho, I'd allow it. But especially Conte. Conte was the manager that won a title at Chelsea. Right now, man's got Lukaku and McTominay and Billy Gilmore and Philip Billing, and he's out there without Osimhen and Kvara, top of the table in Serie A. Like, that was the manager that we should have really cemented this Levy out, ENIC out kind of thing, innit? And we didn't do it.
Oh,
So it's just Ange just ain't the guy, innit?
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's just Ange ain't the guy to be. We need to get a better manager in. If we get a better manager in, then we can focus on the Levy out thing, because we know we have a better manager who can actually take us places if we got proper backing in it. But Ange just ain't the guy for that. No cap.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. We're shitting it.
Very.
We're
15th is fucking.
The thing is,
crazy.
I expected United to lose today. Now I'm not even angry anymore. I expected Brighton are good. And like whenever
Brighton are good, to be fair. Yeah.
they keep the ball well. But
Boris, don't you think that Ten Hag, because he won the trophies, that's why he kept staying? Not because he was like good.
because Ineos kept him because of that FA Cup, man.
That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah,
bought
man.
him 6 months, didn't it? It bought him 6 months.
Yeah, it was an extension for like for another year. So yeah, they got excited because they looked at that FA Cup final and they gave him a contract extension, which turned out bad after 5 months. So yeah, I mean, listen, Ten Hag brought us trophies, but it's just the football, not
Yes. Not
because
standard,
we were counter attacking, and You know. I mean, the thing is, I say that, but we have been since Fergie, we have been a counter-attacking team. So, yeah, Ten Hag just didn't bring us the results in the Premier League table. Like Premier League table results, just right in there, really.
The same with Ange. He's not bringing us the results, and it's time to go.
Football die, yeah.
It's time to go.
The thing is, I think obviously if Ange was to go, for me, the perfect replacement is Iriola. The one I can fix right away, but I can't.
Iriola, we need to bring in anyone at this
Why
point.
do you want to leave Bournemouth for us? That's the thing.
If you pay the money, he'll come. Who cares about Bournemouth? But Amorim was 11 out of 11 wins at Sporting. They put the money down and he came down, didn't it? Like them man were cruising to another title in Portugal. They put the money. United put the money down. Said, "Yo,
that's
Portugal, fam. We can come to United. That's United. Money is because they have the money. Money talks, bro. That's like saying why would Conte come here? The same thing. Why would Jose come here?
I think Jose was an ego thing a bit though. I think
lowest.
I'm sure his ego plays into it, but all these managers are the
lowest pick. No way. That can't be true.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think he is actually. I think the guy's right. I think he is.
That's fair, but hey, money talks, fam. Money talks. If you put down the money, they will come.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's only like the top. Like you'll never get like a top 10, top 20 manager in the world to come here, innit? Because at that point they're already at a club that can pay them and they're already competing. Bro, if these man here, Bournemouth. Who cares about Bournemouth? Huh?
Would you guys take Arteta?
Fuck no, bro. That guy can stay over there.
I'll be real in it, yeah. I'll be real. In this scenario that we're in right now, Arteta's the worst manager to be managing Tottenham. We need someone like a Sam Allardyce or
we need Dyche, Big Sean.
Someone that has been in this relegation battle. Even Southgate, Southgate's football will do well with us. The reason being,
we need to just get 40 points, fam.
The reason being, I'll be so real. We need to be hard to beat. The thing is, we're not hard to beat. We're conceding so many goals, and forget winning for a minute. We're not even looking like we're gonna win. So at least defend for your life. We need a Dyche or one of them managers that's been there, done that, and understand what it takes as a stopgap. And what I mean by that,
Dyche in.
I mean, you bring in that manager, you say, look, here's a contract for this year, or get us to next season. We will assess our situation after.
I think
that's what we need.
For 6 months.
The fact that we can't defend against Everton, like Everton, fam, these men are horrible. They have Decore as a 10, fam. Like, let that sink in. They have Decore as a 10. That,
but their midfield, I knew their midfield would kill us because their midfielders were all strong, and we had Bergwijn,
they're physical,
and like whoever else in there.
They're physical, 100%. But that doesn't. But even so, it's Decore, fam. Like, this guy's been a holding midfielder his whole life. He's playing as a 10, because who else are they going to play at the 10? Like, he's just playing there. Their man to defend first, and then as soon as they cross the halfway line, it's vibes, fam. However we get it, we get it.
And the chat is saying Dyche is this and that, right? I'm not saying that's our final product, but we just need to stabilize the situation. Because right now, what we're seeing right now is not working.
I'll take Terzic too, just as Nicholas.
Anybody.
I don't mind.
You get where I'm coming from. Someone that can actually stabilize what is happening right now. Until that stabilization ends up happening, we're going to be falling.
Yeah. Well, the bottom, like, because it's easy for Ange Inners in it to be like to dismiss managers in it, because I've seen it all the time in it. You'll bring up a manager and they'll dismiss it for any reason in it. It don't even matter what the reason is, they'll dismiss it. It doesn't matter. The biggest argument I've seen in Nigeria is we don't want Conte ball back. We don't want Jose ball back. That's the only argument. Yeah, like I couldn't care less about what the excuse is. The fact of the matter is the manager is not good enough. Like, whoever will come in, we don't have a flipping magic ball in it. Like, we can't tell what they're actually going to do at the club. What we can tell, though, is what we've seen from the manager we currently employ. And it is not good enough. So if people ask me, who would you bring in? I don't care, bro. I don't care who comes in. I don't know who should come in because I don't know what they're going to do at Tottenham. What I do know is what Ange has done at Tottenham, and it's clearly not good enough, and the man needs to go. It's just it. That's it. That's the fact of the matter. Anything I can say in it.
That's what we should leave it on.
We can leave it on that.
Yeah. What before we cut the stream?
Yeah,
Are you man going on Tottenham away today?
maybe. It's in like
No.
2 hours, isn't it? I think.
It's in 2 hours, isn't it?
In
Yeah.
2 hours, I don't think I'll be on there, to be honest.
I only see how
I-
it feels, man, because I've been I'm just on 2 hours now.
I doubt even. I doubt even. What's on Tottenham away? Is what? It's like a fan,
another show,
like
innit?
fan me up. Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I don't even think I'd be on that.
Basic. Are you not in the Tottenham away chat?
Nah, I'm not in that.
In
But
fact,
even so, I wouldn't go in there anyway because I got stuff to do. My grandparents are flying in tomorrow morning, innit? So
I heard that.
I'm helping
fair
out the
enough,
house,
fair enough,
innit?
fair
Yeah,
enough.
so it is what it is, innit? But I had to jump on the stream with you, man, innit? Because this was
Really tough.
diabolical, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is diabolical, man. The stuff we had to deal with right now. Yeah, man.
It's only getting worse, man.
I thought it'd be I'd really woke up. I was like, this is gonna be a stinky 1-1 draw. I'm just gonna have to do a dead mad reaction about how Ange is killing us,
Yeah, I thought like
and then that would be it, innit? But
maybe.
yes, yeah, I thought it'd just be like a stinky draw, doesn't change much, and I'm like, oh, it happened.
No,
next
I
game,
thought we'd
innit?
lose
That would be my
Elijah,
reaction.
but not this bad.
I just thought it'd be a draw because I thought Everton's attack was so dead, and we'd scumbag a goal somehow. So, but we did scumbag a goal. We scumbagged one goal, not even two, because the Mikey Moore cross was excellent. But we did scumbag a goal, to be fair. But I just thought it'd just be like a boring day, innit? Like I got up like I can't be asked to stream, but I gotta do it because I have to do it, innit? And it turned into us getting pammed into an amazing cameo by TJ. Yeah, we got pammed. We got TJ with the cameo on the stream and that.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing a flipping emergency stream and that with my guys. Just the stream on my thing, I think it peaked at like 35, 36 people at one point on my
Bare
side.
people are streaming now, to be fair. There's quite a few I saw.
Yeah, so at
We
that
did
point,
well,
innit,
though, to
it's
be fair.
probably,
There's still 29 people watching, so
hey, big up to everyone watching, man, for real. Big up to
yeah,
everyone
like and
watching.
subscribe to these people. Spursy talks, and obviously too much of you for Elijah.
You know what I'm saying? League on the settings, that emergency meeting and that. I have to come up with the actual name for it because I just had to title it emergency meeting for now, but we're gonna come up with a name. We should do this more often though, whenever we get pammed in it.
Well, it might be quite regular then. If it's...
It might be an every week thing at this point, innit?
Imagine
Every
we lose to Leicester and he's still in charge. Like we'll be doing this again probably.
every Sunday, every Sunday this happens. Yo, if we're getting pammed, we're just gonna have to Avengers assemble, like that. You know what I'm saying? All the bots roll out, innit? That type of shit. We're just gonna have to
all the bots roll
come
out.
together. Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna have to do that and just come together for these, man, because I think the people like it, man. I'm assuming the people like it.
Yeah.
Just us doing panels in
Bro, I have
my
friends
chat wants me
who
to
are
do.
not Tottenham fans watching this. I will just watch the stream because you'll like it.
Yeah, isn't it? I hear it. But yeah, people have been asking me like, people are asking, my chat has been asking me to do StreamYard streams anyway, innit? So it's a good introduction to it anyway. So I mean, yeah, it's something I should do more often. So fuck it, man. We're gonna go for it.
Yeah. All right, yo. You man, I have to charge my phone in it because my phone's 5% now.
Don't worry, bro. I end it now. So Ange out every day of the week and leave you out. Hopefully he won't.
Much love to everyone in my chat, man.
Yeah, in a bit.
There you go. Twisting up fucking prime Neymar.
Fucking Neymar, man. Man, like Calvert Lewin. Big up Ronaldo. Big up Nicola. Big up Adam. Victor. Big up
the whole channel on it.
Pick up to everyone, man, who came through. I appreciate you guys.
Lily White Lane, Orest. Everyone in the chat. There's so many of you. I can't name everyone.
These are my guys, man. These man be in the stream all the time, man. These are my guys, man.
Yeah, but anyway, I guess we're out, and hopefully Andrew will be out too by tomorrow morning. All right.
In a bit.
Yeah.